searching for a friendly place to go. Keeping up a wall can take its toll. Maybe it's time to realize nothing comes easy, no surprise. Even though I've tried to remain strong, I've been alone for way too long. I saw you and I melted. It's all because you make me feel so real. I'm for real. It's gotta be you, the one for me, my destiny, eternally. It's gotta be you, make me feel so real. I'm for real. It's gotta be you, the one for me, my destiny, eternally. It's gotta be you. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, yeah. One look in your eyes, I can see our limit is the sky. Girl, I never felt this way before, but I get hurt when I adore. Is this all a dream or an eventual reality? I saw you and I melted. It's all because you made me feel so real. I'm for real. It's gotta be you, the one for me, my destiny, eternally. It's gotta be you, make me feel so real. I'm for real. It's gotta be you, the one for me, my destiny, eternally. It's gotta be you. Girl, you're like a living fantasy. Plus we have instant chemistry. I hope and pray that this is all for naught. Oh, you're what I've been waiting for. I want to give you the world and more. Cause when I saw you, I melted. Oh, girl, make me feel so real. I'm for real. It's gotta be you, the one for me, my destiny, eternally. It's gotta be you, make me feel so real. I'm for real. It's gotta be you, the one for me, my destiny, eternally. It's gotta be you.
Yo, what is up? What is really good? It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns, host of that show called What's Life. It is Friday, y'all. We did it. We made it to Friday. Somebody just texted me and said, "Got date night in 15 minutes. Hurry that shit up." Oh man, but anyway, it's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. Happy to see everybody. Happy to see everybody that is choosing to thug it out with me. And if you saw us last night, you saw a photo finish. And when we were covering the NFL draft, we did. But I gotta bring the peoples on Hampton. What up, dude?
Yo.
Hey, what up, man? And we got a returning guest from last night. My man who
What up, family?
Hey, Boogie.
I was worried about you a little bit.
All right,
Hey,
first
Boogie.
off, let me get this off my chest. Apologies to everybody who watched last night. That was unprofessional of me, so to speak. But nah, I was hurt. I was hurt. I was hurt. I was hurt.
Hey, Hampton. Aaron said that was unprofessional. What is professional about this show? Hey, you guys like the new digs? Like the new digs?
It's clean, boy.
Yeah,
It's clean.
Oh, Hampton. I just got the design for the fire flame. So I can have that for you tomorrow if you like, my boy.
Need that. Yeah, need that.
Okay. But Aaron, you know, oh, I got something to show you, my boy.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You done cracked it open already?
No, I ain't cracked it yet, bro. No, man.
Mm.
All right. Let me.
You know what this is, Hampton? You know what this is, Hampton?
Is it apple juice?
Ain't no damn apple juice, boy. Did that Shea by La Portier, boy. Did that Shannon Sharp. Did that Club Shay Shay.
It looked good. It looked good.
Did that Club Shay Shay. No, I ain't cracked
It looked decent.
Club Shay Shay,
It looked
boy.
decent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to partake myself.
But let's have a quick flashback as to what happened last night.
I think they moving on from him.
Wait a minute. So you associating Deshaun Watson with a Diddy party? There he is. Man, I'm proud of you because I did not think you was gonna come back. I'm proud of you, bro.
Yeah, I'm here for a few minutes, man.
I'm proud of you. Oh, and we got
hey, my boy back. What's goody?
That's what I'm saying. We got him back, man.
Hey man, when life hands you lemon, you make lemonade.
Don't leave, bro. Don't leave. Come on. That was a flashback of last night.
I was definitely in my feelings. Miami had me in my feelings.
So, I mean, have you paid attention to who y'all have drafted today?
No, I haven't gotten a chance to look yet.
Yeah, because I got home maybe about a little over an hour ago. But did you see or hear about the big trade that just happened with the Eagles?
No. Talk me through.
They just got the edge rusher Greenard from the Vikings. They just traded, They just traded, and they gave him a $100 million contract extension.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah. So Aaron, just explain your method of thinking when that happened.
I hear you. And we talked about this earlier, but for the people watching, let me unpack it, right? First and foremost, the draft to me is not a space. For most people, it should not be a space where you're looking for your team to start changing the direction of what they're doing. That's not what it is, right? It's supposed to be a place where you understand the strategy that the team is going for, right? You're picking pieces that fill in the gaps of where your team is currently weak. That's what you're supposed to be doing. As a Miami Dolphins fan for a very long time, we have been picking offensive linemen first round in the draft for the past 2 decades. That I'm pretty sure somewhere in there may be 1 or 2 situations where we might have gone defense first, but as far as I can remember, we've been making the offensive line a priority, and it doesn't make any sense because, no disrespect to our last 10, 12 quarterbacks, they have not been great. So having a phenomenal O-line doesn't really matter when you don't really have some of the other quarterback stats that require you moving the ball down the field. We have 2 very glaring holes in the team, right? Our wide receiver core has been blown up, which was a huge part of our success 2 seasons ago, and our defense has now exploded, which has honestly kept the team afloat in some really bad spots throughout the season. To not focus on that throughout the draft really bothered me. That's the best I can say. It really bothered me because that's, for me, that would make me think, okay, cool. New head coach is at least thinking in that direction of shoring up the spaces that have holes in them. And that's not what I saw last night. Yes, we picked up a DB as a second first round pick, but and no shade to the 2 folks we picked up, is just that really shouldn't have been the first couple spaces we went after. I'll take a look at who we picked up today and who will end up picking up tomorrow. But it's one of those things where when you see the strategy of your team and it's not changing, even though you have a new front office, it makes no sense.
No.
It makes no sense. So I'll put it to you that way.
And to piggyback what Aaron said, Aaron was definitely not alone. He was not alone.
I wasn't watching you guys, but when the Dolphins passed on Ruben Bain, I tuned right in to see your reaction. So last night was a great show for us. Before we get to the Dolphins stuff, was the highlight of the evening Michael Biamonte? Like, I would imagine for viewers, because we didn't say that we were having a special guest announcer of the picks. And all of a sudden, when, the Raiders pick is in, they took Mendoza, by the way, when the Raiders pick is in, and Mike Biamonte, legend,
goosebumps,
walks in here straight out of retirement. That must have been a real thrill for the viewers. Can we get like a sample of Biamonte there for folks who did not tune in live last night?
After the trade with the Dallas Cowboys, the Miami Dolphins select Caden Proctor. Oh, wait.
The guy that Brooks identified as the bust.
Gets better.
54-pound bust. You had Ruben Bain on the board. Let's go to the historian.
The only guy the injury fella said, I don't want to watch any more tape. I'm disgusted by it.
I got to hear.
I can't watch any more of this.
Got to hear Greg Cody's take on this because they had Ruben Bain available there for them, and they take Caden.
You've got to be shitting me. Let's go out to look at Nick Wright laughing at us. You got to be shitting me. We've got the Dolphin legendary columnist.
It's pretty good.
It's infuriating.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
We've got the injury fella here.
So sad.
Is disgusted by his tape.
It was so disappointing. And look.
Yeah.
You were not alone, sir.
Yeah. No, I'm like I said, I went to my Dolphin forums afterwards on Facebook and everybody was in the same boat. So all I can think of now is, hey, hopefully as the offseason continues, we'll make some trades, something like that. We'll see what happens. But yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what a team has been low. The two teams that have been low key killing it in the draft so far: the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns have actually been killing it. They're literally addressing every need. They're addressing every need. The Eagles can't be slept on either because they just drafted a very good tight end out of Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt just came off of a historic season. And his tight end they got is very good. I know the tight end that Sean wanted from Oregon, but the one from Vanderbilt is no slouch. Same build, same size. So a couple teams just killing them. My team is probably about to pick. They're probably picking now. But, like we talked about earlier, Aaron, I don't get myself revved up with the draft. I don't put myself – what's the word we used earlier? I don't when you put your heart and soul into it, when you get your expectations up about it, I don't.
That's what I was. Get your expectations up.
I don't really put that much emphasis on the draft because, like we said, most of the players don't pan out. At least for the team that drafted them.
Yeah.
The only time that I was engaged, that's the word.
No, gotcha.
I don't really engage that much in the draft. The only time I really did was 2 years ago because I knew we needed a quarterback because I knew Russell Wilson wasn't staying. And I told that was the year that 5 quarterbacks went in the first round. And I just didn't want us to get JJ McCarthy. That's all I didn't want. We can go back and watch that footage. My only thing was, please, Denver, we had the 12th pick. Please, Denver, don't draft JJ McCarthy. And, because the first 3 quarterbacks was Caleb Williams, Drake May, Michael Penix. May have been another one in there too. Caleb Williams, Drake May, Michael Penix, and it was 5 quarterbacks that was going to go in the first round. There was 2 left. J.J. McCarthy and Bo Nix. So at number 10, when the Vikings drafted Bo Nix, I was like, thank you. I couldn't understand why they did it, but I was like, thank you, God, because that means we're not going to draft him. I knew we were going to get Bo Nix. Other than that, I don't really be engaged because, for one, I know Sean Payton knows what he's doing. I know Sean Payton knows what he's doing. I mean, look at the steps up we've taken ever since he's got there. First year, we were 9-8. Second year, 10-7. Last year, 14-3, AFC Championship game. Blizzard keeps us from the Super Bowl. Blizzard and a freak Bo Nix injury, so I like our trajectory. Miami, but that's why I was, and I was like, when you said Spite, I was like, Aaron, it's not like the Eagles are y'all division rival. I could see if it was the Jets or the Patriots or Buffalo who took them. I'm like, damn, like the Eagles ain't got nothing against y'all.
No. They weren't being spiteful, but I mean, technically they were to everybody else, but not to us. No.
What I was hearing was that they grabbed Lemon because they didn't want Pitt. They wanted to jump in front of Pittsburgh, which I still don't understand why, because the principal at Brooklyn Middle School, he was pissed because he wanted Lemon. When I got there this afternoon, he was like, man, I wanted Lemon. I busted out laughing. And I showed him that short. I showed him the short, and he started laughing. He said, who's this team? I said, Miami. He said, Miami could have got him. I said,
they could have been got him. They would have. They still would have lost out on Ruben Bain, but yeah, we could have got him. But yeah, man. All right, I'm about to drop. It's date night, but I'm still watching behind the scenes. Y'all keep it up. Love y'all, boys. Peace.
Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm. This ain't a big bottle, man, but it was big expensive. I'll tell you that.
I bet it is.
I'm not ready yet to crack it. You watched Club Shay Shay before, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they be drinking on.
Yeah, not cheap at all.
And I don't be drinking. And I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna have a little bit. I'm gonna have a little bit straight. And I don't drink liquor straight because it's like every time I drink liquor straight. This is why when I be going out and the boys be buying me shots, I'm like, that's because the next morning I'll be fucking hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But I ate though. Right before I came on live, I had just finished eating. I just finished eating some chicken. So I said, okay, I gotta put something on my stomach because, like I said, last week after that interview, bro. When I started indulging, once it turned into Friday, once it turned into talking ish, man, nigga, I told you I was fucked up the whole time, nigga.
Yeah,
I was fucked up the whole time, bro. I was hurt. Like that's why I was hurt Saturday morning. Now, some of these playoffs, man, Philly and Boston. What? Boston's up 3.
Yeah, they up 3 right now. It's about 6:30.
I don't expect Philadelphia to win this series, but it'd be good if they kind of if they kind of took Boston, made them work for it, because I think the Knicks may fuck around and lose this series.
Yeah, Knicks.
Atlanta.
Ooh. The Knicks don't fucked around and went from fuck Trae Young to fuck CJ McCollum.
Hey, CJ is balling though. CJ ain't playing. CJ is not playing. CJ is, he's throwing them dagger shots. But how was your week, Coach Hampton? Lomar said what it is. We good, Lomar. What's up?
Appreciate you, Lomar. Appreciate you. I mean, honestly, it's been like chill for the most part. I just been trying to enjoy it. Saw the Michael Jackson movie last night.
Yeah.
Amazing, honestly. Amazing. I heard
it's like it opened up really it's really doing big numbers.
Mm-hmm. As it should. Like the only thing I was mad about was that it ended. Like I was dialed in. Like
how long was it?
I think it was a little over 2 hours. I think it was like 2 hours and 10, maybe 2 hours and 7 minutes, something like that.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it was good. I appreciate it. Nia Long was in it, looking amazing.
Hey, Nia Long, hey, Nia Long just kind of out with it. Nia Long came on a Keke Palmer podcast and was like,
I saw that.
Yeah. Nia Long was like, well, damn, okay, just go low on me and then keep it moving. sign this NDA and
keep it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, would you do it?
Yeah. Bring me the contract.
Man, look, let me tell you something. Nia Long in her 50s now. You understand what I'm saying? And I understand she still look amazing. If you want me to do that and sign an NDA, you got to at least let me put the tip in. Oh Lord, we done started Friday too early. I'm sorry. You know what? All right, look. We got to talk some ball. But before I do that, we are just a week away from this Highland Springs Day cookout. Now, let me say something. Let me say this. Just in case Mother Nature does not want to cooperate with us, we do have a makeup date, which is 2 weeks later on May the 16th. Now, I want Mother Nature to cooperate because I'm ready for this shit. One of the reasons why I was out, because I really just got home, really maybe a little before 8 o'clock, was because, I was out. I went to Walmart. I had to go to Walmart. I got, bin so I could put these shirts in. I got another table for when I cook some food, and I'm ready for this. But just in case Mother Nature does not want to cooperate, the makeup day is May 16th. But I am still looking forward to next Saturday, turning up, tailgating, and celebrating with all my Springer family. So I just want to put that up out there. So we know what happened with the draft. We just went over, details of the draft. These playoffs. Now we know the Knicks lost by 1 point. Denver got smacked last night, boy. And I know the Lakers are playing the Rockets. I'm not watching that game yet because I'm looking for I'm waiting for the Philly Boston game to end. Mm-hmm. But we're gonna sweep the Rockets. I just want you to know that.
Okay.
We're gonna sweep the Rockets. Durant's not playing tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's probably not gonna play the next game either, but
probably not. It's a wrap. And you know what? Houston fans need to blame Ime Udoka because he called LeBron a bitch. And then he called Bronny a little bitch, which I thought was special.
And Bronny out there getting buckets tonight.
Okay, that's good. Mm-hmm. Good. But what are we going to talk about tonight? We're going to talk about the NBA playoffs. We definitely going to talk about the NF of the L. I may just peek on the draft a little bit more. Honestly, after round one, the draft is not a priority. Round one's really not a priority for me in the draft. It's really just doing the podcast, fucking with everybody. But we're gonna have we're gonna talk some real life shit because we gotta talk some real life shit. We do. We gotta talk some real life shit. I don't know if Kia is gonna be on with us tonight. She may be asleep. I sent her a link. I told her earlier that asked her earlier was she gonna do the show. Who do we get? We got a defensive tackle from Texas A&M. Okay, I just wanted to see who Denver drafted. Okay, now back to our regularly scheduled program. Now, but definitely we are going to talk some real ish tonight because serious conversation, man. It's just some behaviors that's going on that is not acceptable and is happening, is being committed by Black men. We talked about it a little last week. But I'm going to go into greater detail because, while this behavior is unacceptable, no excuse about it. We need to make sure that we are unpeeling every layer because we are in a society where we like to kick motherfuckers when they down. And speaking of kicking motherfuckers when they down, while I don't like to do that, there is more news on this Diana Rossini, Mike Vrabel topic. Yes, I'm going to talk about that. Hampton, do you mind?
I don't mind at all.
Because that situation, I'm gonna tell you, there's reasons why this situation intrigues me so much. Mm-hmm. It intrigues me so much because I look at the way that some coaches or some people, some coaches in situations like this, because this isn't the first time this kind of situations happen. I tell you, it ain't the last. But I look at the way that some of these coaches are handled and protected. There is a clear difference the way that some coaches like Mike Vrabel is protected as opposed to when a similar situation happened to same state, Massachusetts, to Ime Udoka a couple years ago. So, and then another reason why it has me curious is because I've been on the other side of this shit. Straight up. And I'm not saying that to cast aspersions or throw no shots at anybody. I'm just speaking real. And the fact that Diana Rossini spoke so just disrespectfully, trying to do it in a joking manner in regards to her husband, for this to happen is kind of like karma is a bitch. And we will dig deeper into that in a second. But as I said, Lakers gonna sweep Houston. We know the Knicks lost by 1 point to the Hawks. Shout out to the Hawks. But Denver got smoked.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about them Nuggets getting it? I remember last week, Hampton, I said that both 3 seeds in the East and the West should be on upset alert.
I agreed. I agreed.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm not surprised by either result because honestly, Knicks were lucky they even lost by 1. It should have been worse. Like they didn't go on a good run towards like the end. I'll give them that.
They back. They did come back.
They did. But like CJ got hit the game winner shot. But it was just like, honestly, I don't know if the Knicks at this point can win with Jalen Brunson being the main guy. Like
that's tough.
It is tough because you brought in Cat, and Cat is doing things during especially like the last game. Cat's still trying to do trailer threes, where it's like if you are in transition, the Knicks sometimes like to get an early shot up quick, and it's like you are the big. If you're not down in the paint, how are we going to get a rebound if we miss? Like if Jalen Brunson is off, especially like in all games so far, he's been off at least at the start of every single game. But Cat's not down there getting boards. It's either OG Anunoby having to go chase him down or Josh Hart trying to hustle for the ball. Like Cat's not doing the big things that they need. And if Jalen Brunson and Cat can't get it together, they're not even going to win the first round.
Well, I think you're right. I did not like this matchup for the Knicks. Andre Drummond just made a 3. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I didn't like that matchup for the Knicks personally, but I mean, it is what it is, you know. So if you're a team with these championship aspirations, you got to find a way. And it's funny that if they go out in the first round this year, and everybody made such a big deal about Tom Thibodeau's coaching style, and they came with a deeper bench, more offensive-minded team, statistically was actually better. And if they lose in the first round, that does not say anything good about Mike Brown. I'm going to tell you that right now. Now, the Denver Nuggets, on the other hand, did not show up to play last night. Not even Joker. And Joker had 27 points, but he was 7 for 26 from the field. Did not show up to play.
They just played lazy basketball. And also terrible defense all around. But even when they were on offense, they turned over the ball and just stopped. Like, if you don't hustle and get your ass back on defense after turning over the ball. Like, Ant literally went to Gobert and said, like, look, we're just going to leave you on the island. You go handle Jokic one-on-one. We trust
you. He has been. Rudy Gobert has been sensational this series. He has been sensational. Considering it's really, you really can't stop Joker. It's just you have to hold your own. He's not only been holding his own, he's been an offensive threat. Now, they're not running plays for Rudy Gobert, but he's been getting those loose balls, alley-oops, garbage style point, junkyard dog style points. Everybody in Minnesota's starting line had double figures, but their leading scorer was DeSamanu, who had 25 off the bench. I mean, Anthony Edwards only scored 17 points.
He also left early with knee injury. Well, knee problems. He's still having runner's knee problems right now.
Well, I tell you what, you may if he's not going to be available, then if he's compromised in any way, they will not beat Denver.
Yeah.
Even though they are specifically built to beat Denver, you have to have Anthony Edwards on the floor. So Game 4 is crucial. And I'm not saying that because Minnesota can win in Denver. Clearly, they won a game 7 in Denver 2 years ago. So, but still, I mean, and I believe the Nuggets can beat anybody. But there's another team also, but I'll get to them in a second. They play tonight, but there was a third game last night, a game that nobody kind of pays attention to, and that was Cleveland versus Toronto. Toronto getting back in that series, exploding in the fourth quarter. That was a tie. That was a 2-point lead for Toronto in the fourth quarter, and they end up winning by 22 points. I still think Cleveland is going to win that series. But, I mean, if Toronto can win game 4, they can definitely make that series interesting. I mean, Scotty Barnes and R.J. Barrett both put up 33 points last night. And you had Murray Boyles off the bench with 22, very balanced. Harden and Mitchell were average.
Yep.
By their standards, I mean, I don't, it doesn't surprise me with Harden when it comes to the playoffs. I'm not trying to be funny. It just doesn't. But Harden had 18. Donovan Mitchell had 15, but and like I said, they got their ass whipped in the fourth quarter. They got their ass whipped in the fourth quarter. There's 2 series right now that one team is totally in control. That is Oklahoma City and the Lakers and the Rockets. So, I mean, I feel safe. And I always thought that I felt that this season, if the playoffs came and we saw the Rockets and it was Lakers healthy versus Rockets healthy, I thought the Lakers would win. As the one team out of the first 6 seed, I said, yeah, we could beat the Rockets. And that's going to hold true. Because, again, now Kevin Durant is fucking injured. I think Luka's playing.
Tonight? No, he's not playing tonight.
Oh, he's not playing tonight?
Yeah, he's rested. He's resting one more. Austin Reeves was questionable to play tonight, but he's not playing.
He's not playing. But KD is probably throwing in the towel. And
his ankle's done, so he should not play the series.
Well, see you next season, nigga. So I mean, because you're not getting out, we taking you out. We're taking you out. And then we'll get taken out next round by Oklahoma City. But I mean, I thought that our ceiling, literally, and Luka will be back, but I legitimately thought that our ceiling was the second round. And if Luka's going to come back because of a hamstring problem, that's the worst team you don't want to come back and play is Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Because of the way that they play. But those are the 2 teams that are in total control of their series. There's another team who all of a sudden is not in control of their series. That is the San Antonio Spurs. I don't know if Wemby is playing tonight or not, but you saw if Wemby ain't out there, and now Portland was seen that the one team in the Western Conference was seen as a proverbial pushover. That was Portland.
Yep.
But now that Wemby got that little concussion, and they lost. I mean. Is he playing tonight? Any status?
As of right now, he's going to go out on the floor and he's going to get some shots up, but it's still not confirmed if he's playing tonight. I can check to see if there's another update, but last I checked, it does not confirm he's playing tonight.
Because if San Antonio was able to win that game, you could have kept him out. You could have just kept him out for precautionary reasons. But the fact that you lost. That says a lot because ain't nobody for real in San Antonio outside of Harrison Barnes, but he's not a go-to. Yeah, maybe you can rely on De'Aaron Fox. He has a little bit of playoff experience, but the rest of them niggas is green to the playoffs.
Oh, Wemby's ruled out.
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah,
and everybody's saying, yeah, they should be able to beat Portland. Yeah, but god damn it, I hate Boston. All they do is shoot threes. Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all.
But no, I mean, I also did forget about Portland for a little bit because I totally forgot they got Scoot Henderson. And I'm like, Scoot was like, he was in the same draft class as Wemby. Like, he was supposed to be, he could have also been the number one. Like, he had that much potential, but like, he wasn't playing like it.
And Scoot ain't even their best player, neither.
He not. Danny Avdia,
the European white boy. He nasty.
Amazing.
Yeah, he nasty.
Yeah, he wasn't playing like that when he was on the Wizards, but
It's the Wizards.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, as of right now, the Wizards bring the worst out in everybody. That's why I'm wondering what Anthony Davis is going to find every reason to not play there. I'm almost ready to say Anthony Davis needs to just go ahead and retire, bro.
Hey, Trae Young and Anthony Davis think they're going to take over the world next season.
Man, bro, that's what I'm telling. All of these goddamn injury-prone ass players who just want to get a check but want to be a DNP. Nigga, retire.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say shit about Kawhi Leonard this season because he actually played most of the season.
Yeah.
But Anthony Davis, hang it up, bro. Hang it up. You know, Dallas could have actually been good with that trade had you been on the court. Hang it up, bro. You know, you got a championship. You made the top 75 all-time players. Kind of don't agree with that, and be honest with you. I believe that was a spur of the moment pick. I'm just being real with you. I think that was spur of the moment. So kind of,
I agree because I feel like Kyrie should have got it.
Dwight Howard should have got it.
Oh, I forgot about Dwight.
Both
of them should have got it.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I believe that Kyrie and Dwight Howard should have been in over Anthony Davis and Damian Lillard. And I love Dame. I do not believe Dame should have been a top 75 all-time player. I don't. He should have been an honorable mention. He shouldn't have been in that. He should not have made it over Kyrie Irving. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry. I agree. I agree.
Made it over Kyrie Irving. Now he's maybe a better rapper, but he is not a better basketball player than Kyrie Irving. He's not. I'm keeping it a buck. I do not think that Damian Lillard should have been a top 75 all time. No. Absolutely not.
Nah.
So this series with Portland and San Antonio just got really, really interesting.
Mm-hmm. It becomes interesting now.
Yeah, it got really, really interesting because if Wemby is out for any significant time, San Antonio cooked.
Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, you could just see, like, even like before he even got hurt, it's like it was gonna look like the same game as game one. And as soon as he got hurt and he went down, the confidence that happened in the Trailblazers was insane.
Bro, they immediately they stayed in the paint the rest of the game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They attacked the paint at will. So this should let San Antonio know that moving forward this offseason, you have to prioritize getting a very respectable borderline starter as a backup center for Wemby. You need a 7. You need to get a 7-footer. You need to get a 7-footer.
Mm-hmm.
And he needs to be, like the Sixers are lucky that they're able to be this competitive or have been this good because Andre Drummond is a former All-Star.
Yeah,
I always it's questioned me the last couple of years of Drummond's career. It's like, why do you keep signing as a fucking backup? You are better than that. But I mean, if you sign to be Embiid's backup, you're gonna start most of the games because that's another one. Embiid, hang it up, bro. Hang it up. Retire. Retire. Okay. You're a great player, but I'm not paying you $40 million a year to play 20 games, nigga. No. Nigga, only way I would keep you signed is if you could be paid by the game.
Mm-hmm.
If you play, I'll pay. If not, I know.
Get a rebound.
I know.
And then he shoots a 3.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good game though. I didn't think that, now if Philadelphia wins game 4, then it remains interesting. But I hate watching Boston because that's all they do.
They should have won this game. They just can't get a defensive rebound.
The Boston Celtics are so bad for basketball. I'm so serious. Their style of play is just awful for the NBA. It is. It really is. Like, I really wish somebody would fire Joe Mazzulla.
Not gonna happen.
I know it ain't gonna happen.
He's on the running for Coach of the Year.
Well, I mean, considering that nobody thought the Celtics were going to be even in the playoffs, because when Tatum got hurt, they damn near blew it up.
Mm-hmm.
They got rid of Porzingis. They got rid of Horford. They were talking about getting rid of Derek White. They didn't, but it's like, I mean, he's done a good job. He's done a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's done a great job. He has. But fuck him. Fuck him. I mean, I'm just saying straight up, fuck him. Now, there's been more news in this Diana Rossini.
Talk to me.
Bro, the reason why I talked about it last night on draft night is because I would not be surprised if Mike Vrabel steps away from the New England Patriots, not just to go to some bullshit ass counseling, but if he steps away possibly for the season. Because every story that comes out looks more damning by the article for both of them. It gets really bad when you really unpack the layers, which we're about to do. I told you why this interests me so much. And again, I don't like kicking people when they're down. Like I said, but this specific situation, it resonates with me. And I don't say that with pride. It's partly PTSD of why it resonates with me. I'm really keeping it a buck right now. And it's like, for starters, when the stories first broke, they both categorically denied it. Diana Rossini, it's not true. Mike Vrabel, this is laughable. Okay, then more digging gets done. Now Diana Rossini has to. There's an investigation launched against her by her current, now former employer. So with the investigation, she ends up resigning. Why does she resign? Because if you resign, that means the investigation stops. Well, why do you want the investigation to stop? If nothing happened, if you're innocent, if it was a girls' trip, why do you want the investigation to stop? Well, for starters, if there's a girls' trip, somebody probably asked the question, well, where are the other girls? You got a picture, text message, photo, email, anything? Nothing. So then, once she resigned, she puts out a statement of why she resigned, and it's kind of her playing victim. Because before she resigned, she tried to play, this is sexist. They're doing this because I'm a woman in a male-dominant industry. That would have worked if you ain't do shit. So now she resigned. So now it's like, maybe where there's smoke, there's fire. Fast forward a few days later, Mike Vrabel has pretty much been in the clear. Matter of fact, people have taken an issue, myself included, of why Diana Rossini was the only one catching strays. And it's not that I don't think given this situation, she didn't deserve them, because all of these videos resurfaced about how she would clown her husband on podcasts and on live TV, saying that he's an average looking guy, saying that she tells him all the time she needs a boyfriend, and said, "Oh, there's things in Miami that I've done that I don't want to talk about." But it's all taken as a joke. But where there's smoke, there's fire. So, with these allegations coming up and then these stories resurface, and they're like, well, she's telling you who she is in a joking manner. And then while I'm not trying to say that she's a bad person, you can be a good person, but be a bad wife. You can be a good person and be a bad husband, which kind of cuts in half how good of a person are you, because there's some things about you that's fucked up. If you're going to if you're going to act like this, why are you married? Why? For what? To put up a persona, a front? Don't do that. Oh, but it gets deeper. Again, Mike Vrabel had been pretty much in the clear. And now I can tell you why Diana Rossini was catching all the strays. Catching all the strays because of her job. I mean, the moral part of her being married is already fucked up enough, but she's a journalist. She's an inside reporter. Her job is to give you credible information. So if the information she's giving you is in any way compromised because you are having sexual relations with the coach of the team you're covering, that's a no-no. Whether you single or not, you can't do that in that profession. If she's a football journalist and she's fucking the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, nobody cares. It's two different sports. Nobody cares. But you can't be the covering the New England Patriots and fucking the head coach. But it gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. It got worse when Mike Vrabel opened up his goddamn mouth.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It got worse when Mike Vrabel opened up his goddamn mouth. Because Mike Vrabel goes on a press conference. Now, mind you, when it first started, this is laughable. This was laughable. So then on Tuesday, him saying, I've had difficult conversations with the people I care about the most. My family, the New England Patriots organization. Why it got worse is because Diana Rossini was going to die with the lie. No matter how guilty she may look, she was going to die with the lie. Now, while Mike Vrabel didn't say verbatim, yeah, I did it, but he said he says in the interview, I have to make better decisions. We expect to be led by a good example, and that starts with me. Throwing her under the bus. Because his story totally conflicts with what she's been saying. Then it gets worse because 24 hours later, he says, I'm going to emergency counseling. I'm going to emergency counseling on Saturday, day 3 of the NFL draft. Now, Hampton, let me ask you something, bro.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let me ask you something, bro. Mm-hmm. When you use the word emergency counseling,
mm-hmm.
if you was to call 911
mm-hmm.
right now,
right?
Today's Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you want the dispatch to say, okay, why don't you come in on Monday? You got an emergency, why don't you come in on Monday?
No.
If you go on emergency counseling, you said on Wednesday, why the hell weren't you there by Wednesday night? Why the hell didn't you leave after the press conference? What the fuck?
How to get ready for the first round of the draft.
The fuck? The fuck? So it's looking worse, and now he's made himself. Mike Vrabel was damn near in the clear until he opened his mouth, and this is the part that gets me. For one, because Mike Vrabel does not. This is why I would not be surprised if he steps away from coaching. Now, mind you, Mike Vrabel is not in his job. I don't believe is in jeopardy, because look at his boss. Look at the owner of the Patriots. Robert Kraft, he did this with the correct owner, and I'm not throwing no shots at Robert Kraft, but Robert Kraft, he seemed to be a cool motherfucker. He can't hang out with the rappers. He had his own little massage parlor scandal a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Bought that shit out of the news. So he ain't in no job jeopardy. But for one, Mike Vrabel, I mean, everybody make the New England Patriots make them seem like they this first class standard organization. The Patriots are messy as fuck. The Patriots are messy as fuck. Tom Brady included. They are messy as a bitch. They've been messy for the last 20 fucking years. Ever since the first Spygate allegation. Patriots ain't the gold standard in nobody's goddamn NFL. They are messy. They cheat on the field. They cheat off the field.
Mm-hmm.
Vrabel fit right in. Vrabel fit right in. And everybody is like, oh, Mike Vrabel has such high character. Yeah, all right. All right. I know some people right now that beg to differ. Mm-hmm. And it gets worse. It gets worse. People are wondering, well, who took these goddamn pictures? First of all, the New York Post obtained these pictures.
Mm.
The Patriots knew this was coming. Robert Kraft tried to kill the report. New York Post was like, yo, I got these pictures. You know, we won't release them if you just let us know that this ain't real.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't do that. They ain't do that. So it's like the Patriots knew this was coming. Diana Rossini knew this was coming. That's why she called a crisis control team. Big mistake on both of their parts. Because whoever's giving Mike Vrabel advice should be fired immediately. Because for one, if you're going to counseling, what the fuck are you telling people for? Why don't you just go?
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you telling people? Why? What's the point? You're telling people for what? Motherfucker, for what? That's your personal business. Now, I believe, this could be, a PR thing just to try to save face. Okay, he's trying to get help. Or Mrs. Vrabel could be like, you ain't got no choice, motherfucker. You better do everything you can or else I may be out this bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, but it gets worse. Hampton, it gets worse. Motherfucker, it gets so much worse. It gets so much worse. It gets so much worse, motherfucker. It gets so much worse.
Oh, no.
New photos emerged earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
These photos were from 6 years ago of them kissing. How did you get the goddamn photos? Well, it was a private investigator. And the reports are the private investigator was hired by Diana Rossini's husband, Mr. Kevin Goldschmidt. Oh, but it gets worse, Hampton. It gets worse, motherfucker. It gets worse. It's some cold-blooded ass people in the world, bruh. So for starters, when you hire if you hire a private investigator to follow your wife,
mm-hmm.
you should it's one of three things can happen in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
You hire a private investigator. First thing is, you could be setting yourself up to be hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Setting yourself up for your feelings to be fucked up, bro. To be fucked up. Or you could also be doing that to get clarity. Because it's fucked up to be gaslit by somebody you really love, for them to be leading a double life. But she was telling niggas on these shows trying to be funny about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So the private eye maybe hired. So that's that's reason number 2. Reason number 3, they're released. Reason number 3 could be simply seen as payback. Oh, bitch, you trying to you playing me for a fool? Oh, I'm gonna get you back big time. I'm gonna fuck your career up.
Mm-hmm.
Because now her career may be over as far as a insider journalist. Now she's got enough, she's famous enough and now notorious enough to where she can start her own podcast. She can find a couple ratchet bitches and start a podcast with her. But it gets worse. Remember these pictures, the recent ones that just came out, they're from 2020.
Mm-hmm.
She got married in 2020.
Oh.
Her and her husband, whose name is Kevin Goldschmidt, had a son in 2021. You know what the son's name is? Michael. That's cold-blooded.
How you gonna name your son after your lover? Like,
now they had another son in 2022. His name is Kevin. Kevin Jr. What kind of fucked up shit is that, bro? There's some devious ass bitches out here, but it's some devious ass, it's some diabolical people out there. So I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm Papa Goldschmidt, me and my sons may need to draw some blood.
I was about to say, like, yeah, is Michael his? Like,
we may need to draw some blood. How fucked up are you? This is one of them jokes where you be like, you bitch. Oh, you's a dirty bitch, bruh. To get married in 2020, knowing that you're sleeping with this other man, you have a son, supposedly with your husband, and you name him the name of your lover. That's why I'm saying, Mike, it would not surprise me if Mike Vrabel is not the coach of the New England Patriots this season.
Man.
And I told you what happened with Ime Udoka, the other local team in that area. Mm-hmm. This is why I say the different treatment. Because they tried to protect Mike Vrabel until he opened his fucking mouth. The Boston Celtics tried to destroy Ime Udoka.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to publicly castrate him. Not literally, but they tried to publicly they tried to destroy Ime Udoka. And they wouldn't even release the identity of the chick he was sleeping with. It takes two. But they made it all seem like it was the nigga. Because remember, when they said they sat him down, the Brooklyn Nets said, "Oh no, we'll hire him." And they was like, "No, the fuck you won't. We're not gonna fire him, but he can't coach." They tried to destroy him. Mike Vrabel got all the protection that he needed until he opened his fucking mouth. Now, I've gone on for about 20 minutes about this shit. To give you the lowdown, what are your thoughts? Take your time.
I don't even know where to fucking start. Like, bro, okay, let's start with like the brand news that like the brand new news that just came out. Mike, you had a team. Not even the whole team. The whole organization is basically backing you. The whole organization. There's no way your PR team drew that up for you to say. You had to freestyle that shit. You had to. Because if your PR team told you to say that, the entire department should be fired. Not even just the one person that told you. The department should be
fired. They should be goddamn fired. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right. Like, that is ridiculous. How do you draw that up? And even if you the coach, you talk about leading by example, how are you going to talk about, I got an emergency counseling to go to? It is not even Saturday yet. And you're talking about, I'm going to go tomorrow.
What? No.
What?
He was gonna go in 3 days.
Like what? You said it 2 days ago. Like,
You
don't
can't
call
make
it an
this up.
emergency if you not in an emergency.
You can't make this up.
Like
You
no.
can't make this up.
Like, don't over here pull the fire alarm and there's no fucking fire. Like, it's ridiculous. I mean, and I do agree with you on the whole point of like, why is she getting basically all the shit? And when it's like, it takes two, and
Ooh, baby.
and when it was a black man, it was just like, oh, it didn't matter who he was with. We focusing just on him.
And here's the thing about it. Here's the thing. Because somebody's already asked that question. Would a coach of color be able to survive this? And the answer I heard was, well, the caliber of coach matters. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Or maybe it don't matter in Boston, because think about this. When the Ime Udoka situation, okay, where did Mike Vrabel, what game was Mike Vrabel in the last game he coached?
Damn.
What was the game that the Patriots were playing in?
No, the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to say he's a good caliber coach? Oh, they just coaching the Super Bowl. So he's a great caliber coach. When the Ime Udoka situation happened, that was the offseason after the Boston Celtics was just in the goddamn finals when they lost to Golden State. I don't want to hear that caliber of coach bullshit, or maybe that's just typical Boston. Boston Celtics, New England Patriots, same fucking town. I don't want to hear that shit.
I mean, well, technically,
Ime Udoka won't even marry. He ain't even married. He ain't even married.
You're not married. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And as soon as Boston released their chains off of him, fuck Boston. They can eat green doo-doo for all I give a good goddamn. Ime Udoka was picked right up. Because, yes, he is a damn good coach. Location matters. Location also, this matters too. Now, proceed.
Yeah. That. Oh my god. That private investigator, that shit throwing me for a loop. I ain't gonna lie. That's throwing me for a loop. Because I'm dead still thinking about who took the pictures while they were on a girls' trip and Mike was just there. Like,
no
like who took the picture? First of all, there's no girls in the picture, so unless the girls took the picture and just like, let's give them the privacy. Like,
a girls trip. I'm okay. A girls trip is, I'm gonna say it should be at least 3 or more girls.
Mm-hmm.
It only takes one person to take a picture.
Yeah.
Where the other ones at? You ain't got no selfies with your homegirls while y'all out at this adults only resort.
Mm-hmm.
Man, come on, man. The jig is up. And look, again, now people are asking, should the New England Patriots players look at Mike Vrabel the same? I don't know why the hell not. It just depends. I mean, look, they don't give a fuck, because half of them are probably doing the same goddamn thing. These are athletes we talking about. Mike Vrabel was an athlete. So, like, they don't care. Now, it does, for me, it would depend on what you're talking about. Don't try to give me no life lessons after fucking shit you got it yourself.
Yeah.
Just keep it with the X's and O's with me, homie. Keep it with the X's and O's so I can make these plays and get this money. I don't give a fuck about what's going on in your personal life, but don't try to sun me. Don't try to sun me on anything else except football.
Mm-hmm.
Now, your thoughts. This smooth, bro.
All right. Worth the price?
Huh?
Worth the price?
Yeah. $116, bro.
All right.
Yeah,
I mean, but yeah, that's just so stupid. And the fact that this goes back 6 years. That's right. It could be more.
That's what I'm saying when it comes to her, bro. It's like, if this goes back to 2020, you got married in 2020. Why did you get married? I mean, again, were you trying to just have that on your resume? Were you doing that just for a look? Because people do that.
Mm-hmm.
People do that. People just do that for the look. And I'm like, if that's how you moving, then you shouldn't have got married, bro. You shouldn't have got married.
You should not.
Because, man, the way you moving for the streets. And the crazy thing is, you may be moving for the streets to get ahead in your professional career. The crazy thing is, I bet that she's probably more upset about her career possibly falling than her family falling. I bet that's the case.
You talking now.
With
You
her.
talking.
Mike Vrabel been married for 27 years, you dummy. You gonna do that, but you dummy. There's a good drink here. It's smooth though. Like I said, I don't drink straight liquor. This shit is smooth. I'm gonna give you some free publicity, Shannon Sharp. Shea by the Portier. This shit is good. This shit is smooth. It's that Club Shay Shay. This thing is good. And I don't drink straight liquor. Go ahead. Let's keep talking about the Diana Rossini, boy. That's a good drink there.
Yeah. And honestly, the shit that's still sending me is like, is this kid like honestly for a couple of reasons. One, if that is Mike's kid, that's fucked up. Like that is really fucked up on all parts. Because this one, does Mike even know that's his kid? Does she even know who the real father is? Even if it is his, you named him Mike.
That part. And unless a report comes out that the father, whose name is Kevin, was really an advocate for the kid's name being Michael.
Yeah.
That's the only way I would give you any kind of a pass for that. The father would have to come out and be like, I wanted the kid name to be Michael, but the second son's name is Kevin.
Exactly.
Why is
the second one Kevin Jr.? That don't make sense.
He could have been like with the first son. I want the son's name to be Kevin. I like the name Michael. That's why I was like, you bitch. Ooh, you bitch.
Like that part makes no sense to me.
You dirty bitch. Like, ooh. When people do stuff like that, that leads to horrible things. Mm-hmm. And I'm not justifying any type of violent acts, but you don't know how much a man or a woman will take in a situation like that until they snap. And if Omar, this costs $116. If you have hired a private investigator to follow your wife, then something in your gut is telling you that she fucking around.
Yeah.
And you have to understand that you're when you do something like that, just like anytime somebody goes through your significant other's phone and they don't know about it, you are looking for something to hurt your feelings. You are looking for evidence that is going to hurt your goddamn feelings. Because if you find nothing, now you in trouble. And unless you secretly look through your significant other phone and you don't find nothing and they never know about it, then you go hug them tight while they sleep or whatever. Then you'll hug them tight. But if they know, that means there is information on there that is really going to fuck you up. Or you could do it for clarity. You could do it for clarity to know, I know this bitch is cheating on me. Yeah. I just need concrete proof. And once he got the concrete proof, he probably like, all right. Once he see how far back this rabbit hole went, all right, you've been doing this to me for X amount of time. Release them bitches publicly. Because he's probably not embarrassed. Because if he hired a private detective, he's not embarrassed.
Yeah.
Mrs. Vrabel is very embarrassed. She's very embarrassed. He's probably sitting back and like, who leaving, me or you? Because he divorced her. She ain't getting no alimony. She had an affair. Hell, he may get custody of the kids because he may be fucking unstable.
I mean, does he get custody of Michael?
Damn, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Me and my kids are drawing some blood, bro. Me, her, and the kids is drawing. No, matter of fact, just me and the kids are drawing some blood. I'm being serious, bro.
No, I'm being that serious too. Like,
that is dirt ball.
Because the math is also mathing. Like, yes, he could 100% be his, but like the math would also check out. So I'm like, we need to get this tested.
I got to see a picture of this kid and the daddy. Because if the kid looked just like the mama, I'm not convinced. I'll be honest with you. If the kid looked just like the mama, I'm not convinced. I'm not. No, there's got to be some blood drawn. Definitely.
Yeah.
And ooh. Dirty, bro. And again, I am fascinated by this story for a multitude of reasons. You know, some people may like the reasons why I'm fascinated with it. Others may not. I don't care because I know what I had to live through. And again, it's not that I'm not trying to cast aspersions or anything like that. I can just resonate. I can resonate with the situation, bro. I can just resonate with the situation. And I feel bad. You know, for people who have to go through that. Because that mean like when you really love somebody and they do something devious to you like that, like this is next level. Then they do something to you like that, you know, and then the way that she carried it, I feel bad for people like that. And that doesn't mean that this person should be labeled that for the rest of their lives, because you can definitely rewrite something like that. But I mean, right now and here in the moment, that's dirty, bro. That's dirty. That's a stain that's definitely going to be with her for the rest of her career. She can't avoid that. She cannot avoid that. That's a stain that's with her for life, for her career. And motherfuckers is going to look at you. Motherfuckers is going to look at you with a side eye. And again, karma's a bitch. I'm gonna give me one more little thing of this, and then I'm gonna be done. I look at this. This ain't a big bottle, but boy, I don't drink straight liquor, but this shit is smooth. This shit is smooth. We about to go to our news, and guess who has entered the building?
Oh, hey, Kia.
Can't you hear you?
Damn. Aired me. That's tough.
Well, while we waiting for her, let me give one more. Let me get one more free endorsement. Shay is the way.
Well, I mean, while we're still waiting for Kia. Oh, now we can.
Now. Hello?
I don't know what's wrong with the internet.
Okay, we hear you now.
Can you hear me?
I said we can hear you.
Okay. Greetings.
Ooh, how you doing?
I'm okay.
You sure?
Yeah, I took a power nap, and then
Yeah,
I got
London-
hungry, so I went to Plaza Azteca.
Yeah, London told me. Well, London told me that, but London told me that you took a power nap. Oh, have mercy.
Yeah.
All right, y'all know what time it is. But before we start, how was your day?
It's Friday. I'll never complain about that.
I know that's right. I know that's right. All right. Let's hear some news. I have not watched.
Welcome to In, where we give to you straight, no chase. Let's get into it. Coachella is $7,000 for a raggedy tent. There's piss and shit everywhere. Justin Bieber sat on stage and played some of his oldies via the internet. $10 million. It was a phenomenal performance. Here's a clip. Check it out.
Oh my God, oh my goodness. Tonight I wanna show you.
He was reminiscing before Diddy got in his booty. I think the boy's traumatized. That's all. He was just reminiscing before his ass was took. Before he got a sip of that Diddy juice. Oh, you be there quiet too. Looking at old videos of your ass before it was a gaping hole. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Now, let me ask you something. Would you pay that much money to see him just sit on the stage and watch his old videos on YouTube?
Okay. I mean, I will say in JB's defense, he didn't do that the entire set. He did that for maybe 20 minutes. And he only did it for those songs because he does not own the specific rights to those songs.
Gotcha.
So when he could have played them was through YouTube. But after he played those songs, then he did the rest of his set.
Okay.
And yes, I would have still paid.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, all right. That's what's up then. What about you, Kia?
Hell no. I would have watched the same clips he watched at home on YouTube for free.
It's about the experience, though, Kia. It's the experience.
Man, look. Fuck the experience, nigga. What's that? But you know what? Okay, hey. I gotta agree 100% with Kia on that one. I watch that shit on YouTube for free. Sorry, it is what it is. That nigga was basically in a versus by himself. That turtleneck.
Speaking of gaping hoes, Katy Perry took her panties off and put it in a little girl's face. Katy Perry's a bandit. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Wait a minute.
We just gonna skip over that?
What what?
What do you mean?
You can run that back. Katy Perry did what?
No, that's some bullshit.
Speaking of gaping hoes, Katy Perry took her panties off and put it in a little girl's face. Katy Perry's a bandit. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
All right, you the queen of the set, baby. Say something.
Off with her head.
Katy Perry. A lot of people don't remember this. I do.
All I got to say.
Katy Perry openly said in an interview how she sold her soul to the devil. That's some selling your soul to the devil type shit.
I do remember that.
That is nasty. Okay, I didn't think they had made him the right size. That looks good.
Chris Brown and Usher are going on tour together. I think that's showing some brotherly love because everybody wanted them to do a versus, and it's time out for ain't nobody gonna beat Usher being Usher, and ain't nobody gonna beat Chris Brown being Chris Brown. But just don't bring your woman backstage. Usher gonna throw some cherries in her mouth, and Chris gonna pick up, and you gonna be ass out. Oh, by the way, Usher and Chris, Don't go to Houston.
Go.
They got diseases down
Yeah.
there. Drop a cherry in that mouth, your hand might just bump up. And you pick one of them bitches up down there, Chris. Just wait till they clear that up. It's herpes mixed with AIDS, mixed with syphilis. It's a soup.
I still want Chris Brown and Usher to do a versus. I don't know why they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Hampton, what you
They're
think?
about to
What
do
do
a
you
whole
think?
versus right now.
Huh?
I said they about
What'd
to
you
do
say,
a whole
Kia?
versus now. I said they about to do a whole tour long versus.
I know. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I would love to go see that for real. Any thoughts, Hampton?
I mean, a versus would have been nice, but like a 2-long versus, like I think that's also kind of cool, whether they frame it as a versus or not.
Yeah, it's not claimed as a versus. But go
Like
ahead.
I think that's still good. I'm glad I'm happily single right now because if my girl is asking, she not going.
Facts.
No, not happening because between Chris Brown bringing up girls and kissing them on stage and Usher with these cherries, not happening. Not happening. Mm-mm.
He said, "Stay the hell out of Houston, or else Usher really gonna be singing Let It Burn." Because Houston, man, Houston is the. Have you heard about Houston?
I heard a little bit.
Houston got the most STDs by far in the United States.
Yeah, but I was like, is that true? Like that's like we got facts to back it up? Because I heard, I was like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, no, the
what's
number
true?
they said the numbers after they said the statement. The numbers are staggering.
Yeah, I just saw the statement. I didn't see the numbers.
No, the numbers are staggering. It's like, bro, like I wouldn't want to shake nobody's hand down there.
Mm.
Yeah, the number is staggering. Like, what are they doing in Houston? Any thoughts, Kia?
Nope.
All right. All right.
I mean, wrap it up. I don't know what the fuck.
You ain't lying.
Mm. I mean, what if they did a versus, Kia? Who do you got winning?
Damn. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
That's
Usher got the classics, but like Chris Brown is like, I just think, I don't know, because they both amazing performers. So I mean, I feel like it would be a tie.
That's not true.
Bullshit. Now, there's never been a tie option on versus, but if there's going to be a tie, that might be the one.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, diehard Breezy fans and diehard Usher fans will beg to differ.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you better have a fucking fight if it's a fucking tie.
You said what?
I said, it's about to be a fight if it's a tie.
But to be honest, like, who do you think would win?
I mean, I think we talked about it a little bit. I told you I'm a little bit spoiled because I've seen Chris Brown in concert. So, and I'm from Virginia Beach, so I'm like, I feel like I'm leaning towards Chris Brown. I like a lot of Usher hits more, but from what I've seen, Chris Brown, I don't say his catalog is like as good in my opinion to Usher, but he got a good enough catalog, and I feel like he's a better performer. So I'm slightly giving it to CB.
Now, here's the tough question as far as the performer part goes. And Hampton, check this out. Kia, check this out.
Oof.
Yeah, man. You can get it tomorrow, bro. Get it tomorrow. I got
Appreciate it.
The only thing I would say, Chris Brown probably is a better performer now, hands down.
Yeah.
Usher's gotten older.
Yeah.
But Usher in his prime now. Confessions Usher, 8701 Usher.
Yeah, no doubt. But I'm talking about right now, though. That's the reason why.
Yeah, like I said, right now the recency bias would have to go to Breezy, even though Breezy ain't no spring chicken. He's pushing 40 his damn self.
Hey, he can still do a front flip.
Of course he can. I mean, when I say pushing 40, Breezy's 36. But Usher about fit. Usher damn near fit. That's about to be 50. You know what I'm saying? Usher about to be 50.
What is that supposed to mean? He just did a whole Vegas residency.
Huh? What'd you say, Kia?
I said he just did a whole Vegas residency.
No, I know, but I'm talking about as far as his.
Hold on. No, wait. Let me I'm gonna go off and come back because I think my connection is acting weird. So give me a second.
Okay. But what I'm talking about is
Lakers better fuck around and lose this game.
I know, right? What I'm talking about is now if they lose this game, that puts Kevin Durant back in play. But what I'm talking about is I'm not talking about age. I'm not talking about just because Usher is the age he is. I'm talking about the overall performer, the amount of acrobatic things that he would be able to do, just because, just the level of the performance, that would be what I would be worried about in regards to Usher.
Yeah.
Because he's at the age that he's at now, because he's 48 years old, can he do the things that he did? What a block. Can he do the things that he did 20 years ago? And that wouldn't be fair for us to ask him to do that. Would he even be able to do the things that he was able to do when he was doing the I wanna make love in this club? And that was 2008. So that's what I'm talking about as far as recency bias. Nothing that has to do with the age, just more or less of, because I remember I've seen Michael Jackson perform. I'm old enough to where I can remember Michael Jackson, still seeing prime Michael Jackson, Dangerous album Michael Jackson, early 90s Michael Jackson. And then the Michael Jackson 25th anniversary award show came on in 2001. And when you watched him perform by himself, you could tell, and this Michael was just in his early 40s, you could tell all of the things that Mike had been through. While it was still a great performance because it was Michael, it wasn't 8 years prior when he did the Super Bowl. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you put Usher now, you're still going to get a great show, because one thing Usher is an amazing vocalist. You still whatever, boy, go to bed. He's still an amazing vocalist, but what you said was Chris Brown's probably a better performer, and you're probably right at this stage.
Yeah,
boy, that's a good drink there, boy. All right, let me go ahead. Let me. That is shit. Kind of got me a little wavy, but I'm all right.
President anyway, the fool in charge, this motherfucker AI generated a picture of him as a fat man in biblical clothes.
Mr. President, did you post that picture of yourself depicted as Jesus Christ?
Well, it wasn't depicted. It was me. I did post it, and I thought it was me as a doctor, and had to do with Red Cross, as a Red Cross worker there, which we support. What? And only the fake news could come up with that one. So I just heard about it, and I said, how did they come up with that? It's supposed to be me as a doctor making people better, and I do make people better. I make people a lot better.
Now, some people are saying that he's portraying Jesus. It's impossible, because Jesus was not white or orange. And then the motherfucker did it again. He always doubles down on his bullshit. So he asked the AI to generate him being held by a white man. Some people say it's Jesus, but Again, the Bible states that Jesus had skin of bronze, hair like sheep's wool. That's a motherfucking afro. I ain't never seen a sheep go bah. So he's hugged by some young white man, and they look quite gay. We'll be right back at this commercial break.
The only reason why I knew what he was going to do in the bad part is because he has said that in his stand-up. When talking about the actual depiction of Jesus Christ. Kia?
Well, I mean, I saw this a while ago, and I mean, any person with two eyes can see what I'm alluding to. And from AI, somebody need to take his.
Yeah, you are really in the matrix right now, boo. Maybe you should try to get on. Yeah. Maybe you should try to get on using your phone.
Remember what the last time I did?
I got nothing. No, I after you so
I said, do you remember?
We can't get past do you remember? When we fell in love, do you remember the time?
What happened the last time I used my phone?
No, I don't.
No, damn.
No, what happened?
Yeah, you said I sound like a chipmunk.
Oh, I mean, well, we would rather hear you sounding like a chipmunk than you sounding when half your sentences being cut off. Oh, we got nothing. We got nothing. Well, Hampton, how do you feel about AI Jesus?
I mean, for one, I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little distracted. These last 3 possessions from the Lakers, been ass.
Yeah, I seen it too, bro. So much for us sweeping Houston. Never mind. We ain't in control. We ain't in total control of our series. I gotta walk.
That was crazy. Bro. But yeah, AI Jesus, like what? Like clearly that is Jesus. Like
no, it's not. Oh, you talking about that photo of him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, you know, that's like spitting in your face and telling you it's raining.
Exactly. Like even if I took my glasses off, I can see that shit.
Exactly. Like that's crazy. That's crazy as shit. Let's keep it moving. Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, that Club Shay boy got me feeling good.
Live Nation just lost a court case. Looks like they're gonna have to sell Ticketmaster.
Really?
Yeah, they had a monopoly on everything. They own 75% of the theaters across the country. Ticketmaster has a monopoly on ticket buying. So yeah, the jury just tore them a new ass, as they should have tore them a new ass. Break that shit on up. Now Ticketmaster gonna have to change their name because they ain't the master tickets no more. Ticket slave sounds good. I don't think it's been taken. Google it.
Do we give a fuck? Do we give a fuck?
No.
Okay. I was just making sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
The clone of Joe Biden, who's been dead for at least 10 years. But anyway, the clone said he seen somebody that looked like Barack Obama. Check it out.
And by the way, I always want to turn around to one guy and say, Barack, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I feel like he should be standing to the right and I should be standing to the left. Hey, did you just look at Barack? Anyway, as I say, you've done good, fella.
Well, you know, I tried.
But you waiting on me to give an opinion? I don't give either way. We'll be right back.
Let me run that back so kid.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Well, you know,
Look like Barack Obama. the clone of Joe Biden, who's been dead for at least 10 years. But anyway, the clone said he seen somebody that looked like Barack Obama. Check it out.
And by the way, I always want to turn around to one guy and say, Barack, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I feel like he should be standing on the right and I should be standing on the left. Hey, did you just look at Barack? Anyway, as I say, you've done good, fella.
Well, I tried.
But you waiting on me to give an opinion? I don't give either way. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check us out on Rady Plus.
I didn't find anything interesting about that. I just wanted to make sure that Kia saw it. Were you able to see it, Kia?
No, she gone again.
Huh?
She's gone again.
You said what? Oh, she's gone again?
Yeah.
Oh, well, goddamn. Okay. All right, well, let me just keep it moving.
Was that good enough, huh? Yep. All right, cool. Welcome back to NNN, where we give to you straight, no chaser. There's the elephant, biggest animal. And California is the biggest state.
Did the Lakers really tie the game?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, LeBron did it. You turned the game off?
Okay, so now my internet.
It looks like the elephant is about to kick the donkey's ass out of California.
Win, get out. That's the very direct message from the chair of California.
Houston just up by 6?
Yeah, they had two. Lakers had 2 back-to-back steals, and they hit 2 threes. Well, no, they hit 1 3, and Marcus Smart got fouled on a 3, and he had 3 free throws.
And the Lakers got the ball now?
Mm-hmm. They got 1.2 seconds left to try to score.
Well, look at this fucking shit. We may have control of this series at all. I mean, after all, I don't know why everybody's lagging. It may be this area. I don't know.
Democrats that are running for governor. The June primaries are fast approaching and the field remains very crowded. Here's a look at the latest polling from February. You can see the top 2 Republican candidates are polling around the same numbers as the top 3 Democrats. And the Democratic Party's worried all those other candidates polling at a combined 30 points could clear the way for a Republican victory for the first time since 2006.
That's what y'all get for Project Bluebeam in motherfuckers' houses. Setting fires. Yeah, dumping all the water in the ocean. So there's no water in the fire hydrants so that you can burn them out to get your Project 2030 off the ground. Yeah. Yeah, them quick cities. Yeah. Plans got full. Now everybody out there got blue roofs. Can't do it again. Yeah. Crips. Everybody got Crip roofs now. Cuz. We'll be right back.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was watching The Last Shot. I thought Braun had that bitch.
I thought so too. I thought he had that.
That shit looked online. That shit looked on fucking line, yo.
It's okay. He made the last one to tie it up. He made the last one.
Yeah, that shit looked dead on. I was like, oh, okay. Kia, can you hear us?
I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me though.
No, we can hear you
just fine.
Are you on your phone?
Unfortunately.
Can you laugh?
But we gonna make it do what it do. No, I will not laugh.
Why not?
I'm traumatized.
Traumatized by what? Oh, by what? The phones? You sound like a chipmunk?
Yeah, by y'all teasing me. I'm traumatized.
It's not different now. You don't know yet.
Exactly. For one, we weren't teasing you. We were just stating the obvious.
It was only teasing because you didn't.
Yes. I do laugh. Just let me know if I sound crazy. I'm gonna switch back to my laptop.
I promise you we will. But no, we weren't teasing you. It was just we were kind of like the first time we heard it was like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? And then when you did it again, it was like, yeah, something sound a little cray. But you sound fine right now. You sound fine. No need to be traumatized.
Israel is under attack, this time not by Iran, but by the bees. Check it out.
תיזהרי, דבורים. את לא מבינה מה הולך פה. סגרתי את הדלתות. ורק אצלנו בגולברי בחוץ. קשר לאדווה.
Do you think that that's a subliminal spiritual message?
I mean, I could understand why people say that, right? Being the history of, plagues in biblical areas, but I don't think that got nothing to do with nothing. I really don't. I mean, to be honest, no. I mean, it's ironic. It really is, but or maybe Iran just released a bunch of bees, over Israel. That's always possible.
That would be petty as fuck.
Out here.
Hampton?
I honestly don't know. It could be some subliminal messaging there.
What kind of bees were they? Because I saw, it looked like it was a few queen bees on there. And queen bees, they don't attack. But, maybe.
Yeah.
Will and Jada back in the news again with some most stupid shit.
Damn. Come on.
I don't know why they ain't divorced yet. But yeah. She said he ain't again. I'm sure that's it. I ain't even read the story, but I'm sure she saying he ain't he taking it and just smiling. And yeah. We'll be right back. Will and Jada. Check it out.
You cannot make a person happy. And I thought that was a real deep idea. You can make a person smile, you can make a person feel good, you can make a person laugh, but whether or not a person is happy is deeply and totally and utterly out of your control.
I'm gonna have to speak my truth, but I'm also gonna protect you. So if I gotta look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good, I'm gonna do it.
See, I was right. He ain't
Well, Hampton, I'll start with you. Any comments?
First of all, they don't got to put that music in the background when he talking. That's fucked up. Like, you didn't have to do that. I'm also a little hurt still. Will Smith's still gonna be my favorite actor. So that hurt. That hurt a little bit. But the person in the background, I was like, when Jada was talking, that said, you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to do that.
They were really locked in. They were really locked in.
Like, she was talking and she said
that, that person probably hangs on to her every word. Like a member of the fucking Beehive. That person probably hangs on to their every word. I get it.
No, you talking. Yeah, like, no, cut it out.
Kia?
They're both weird. I love Will Smith, don't get me wrong. But these motherfuckers are weird, okay? So, Jada looks like the adulterous wife, bitch, because that's what the fuck you are. And Will Smith is whatever the fuck he is too. They both weird ass niggas, and they either need to, figure it out or leave it alone. And we tired of hearing about the shit.
They both swinging ass motherfuckers. And they swing both ways too, especially Will. And I love Will Smith as an actor too, but yeah,
I'm gonna be honest, I cannot stand Jada Pinkett Smith. She is something about her soul that just drives me up a goddamn wall, bro. Like, I swear to God. It's like I don't trust nothing she say out her mouth. I really don't. Nothing.
I mean, it's simple. Jada reeks of ratchet. Unfortunately, Jada reeks of ratchet.
I don't even know if I believe Tupac liked her like she said. Bitch, you're lying.
Hey, I mean,
you were upset. He ain't want you, and after he died, you made this narrative that y'all was love and all that bullshit.
That was your soulmate. Yeah, it's easy to make a narrative when ain't nobody there, when the person ain't there to defend himself.
Yeah.
So I mean, Jada
it's something about Jada I don't like. I don't trust it.
Jada reeks of ratchet. I mean, straight up. That's the only thing I can say. She reeks of ratchet. I mean, you fucking your son's fake.
No, yeah, and then also,
no,
like,
yeah,
I'm just thinking about this.
Which one is it? You said no, yeah. Which one is it?
It's both. So listen, okay, because this is what I'm thinking. Because like, I feel like Will Smith was wholesome. I feel like he used to be wholesome, and then he wasn't so wholesome anymore. I'm blaming Jada.
Really?
Yep.
I mean, I would definitely put a big.
I feel what if just a little thought experiment, because they was talking about how they be into all that weird shit and Diddy party type stuff and whatever the case may be. What if it wasn't Will who was into all that stuff and Jada was, but because he loved her so much, he just do whatever he want to do to keep her, or he got to do to keep her.
I mean, that could be, but Will Smith being wholesome, I don't think so, and I can't totally agree with that, and I'll tell you why. Because remember, Will Smith had a kid before her and Jada got together, and
what the hell does that mean?
Because
you can't be wholesome because you have a kid.
no, let me finish. The reason why the first baby mama left was because she found him with a man. She publicly said that.
You can't be gay and wholesome.
No, not when you married. They were married.
They were married. Okay, yeah.
So no, I mean, no, I don't think he was wholesome, but she damn sure wasn't wholesome neither.
Mm.
So like you said, I'll piggyback off your original point. Both y'all some motherfucking weirdos. Weirdos.
The Surgeon General of Florida has just come out and said that they getting rid of every kind of vaccine there is.
What I'm most excited about is an announcement that we're making now, which is that the Florida Department of Health, in partnership with the governor, is going to be working to end all vaccine mandates in Florida law. All of them.
They getting rid of the jabs and jibs and all that shit. So yeah, yay to Florida. It's your body. You should be able to decide what the fuck you want to put in your kids as soon as they born. So at mine, nothing. Now, go on and get that motherfucking shot of what they call that shit? Autism. Yeah, get that autism shot to your own goddamn children. Oh yeah, you ain't shooting your kids, but you shoot mine. Yeah, I see you, doctor. Your white lab coat wearing mother. Yeah, you just didn't want the sheet over your face. But you got the white clan cloth, mother. We'll be right back.
Well, I agree with Eddie on that one. Congratulations to Florida, because no, I don't agree with that anywhere. A vaccine mandate, no.
Yeah, but but you're only thinking about one vaccine. This is how I feel about it. Like,
true. That's a good
people
point.
been
I didn't
getting
think of that. You're
vaccines
absolutely right.
forever. People
Yeah.
been getting vaccines forever. And also, vaccines isn't something that just like started in America randomly somewhere. Other countries, like especially like Africa and stuff, been using vaccines for a very long time. And it's like, before people just like, jump and be like, oh, all vaccines are bad, maybe do some research. Like, this is the thing that pissed me off about niggas, bro. Like, niggas don't like to read, bro. Like, do some goddamn research and just look at the process of how vaccines are made. Okay. Once you do that, then you determine, whether certain vaccines are necessary or whatever the case may be. My opinions on COVID vaccine are completely different than like the normal vaccines that pretty much all of us have gotten when we were kids. But Florida banning all vaccine mandates. What about polio? What about the measles, mumps? These diseases that's been gone for so long, now they about to be back because these niggas don't want to vaccinate their kids. We're going to be out here like fucking stray ass dogs. When the zombie apocalypse starts, it's coming from Florida. So
I didn't think about that in that detail. Oh, he faked that shit. You lying little bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't think about it in that detail. I was strictly thinking COVID. No.
It's close.
I was Kia, I was thinking strictly COVID. So no, you're absolutely right as far as the level of what you're.
Don't lie.
Yeah, I was. You're right. You're right, because I totally was thinking about it from a standpoint of COVID. You're absolutely right, because we have been taking vaccines. You have to take vaccine shots to go to school. So Hampton, your thoughts?
Yes, and they're trying to say, no, you don't need any vaccines. So y'all got to think about that. Like, seriously, think about that. It's like humans are animals, like every other creature on the planet, okay? And when you get an animal and you bring it into your home, anybody who get a cat or a dog or whatever the case may be, y'all take them motherfuckers to the vet and they get their shots.
Yep.
So that way, whatever bugs and creatures they got going on won't hurt them or you. It's the same thing with us. But people are just so warped in their minds. It's like you'll put all these kids at risk because you're afraid to give your child a vaccine we've been giving our kids for hundreds of years. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. The whole autism, the jabs with the autism, that to me, I work with kids who are autistic. So I hate the fact that people say that, because that's not true. That is absolutely not true. It's false. It's a conspiracy theory, and y'all know I'm a conspiracy theorist. But that is not the thing that causes autism. Like, they're still doing research on, why autism is even a thing. And there are multiple factors that go into kids who have autism and things like that. Just to blame it on the vaccines, I think that's bullshit. I just think it's bullshit.
Yeah, I stand down. I stand down. I absolutely agree with you 100%. Like I said, I was coming from a place of COVID. My brain had went back to 2020, 2021, when they were saying you couldn't get into this restaurant unless you had, unless you had a vaccine card and whatnot. But you're absolutely right. Absolutely. Hampton, what's your thoughts?
I mean, Kia kind of took my words the second go around when I thought it was coming to me. But,
oh, my bad, Hampton. I almost forgot you was on the podcast.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
His picture is
on the...
Damn.
I know, Hampton. JK.
You know, talk to me like this when my birthday is literally tomorrow. Like, damn.
That's right. Yeah.
But what does that have to do with today?
That's right. Yeah.
It's a week-long celebration.
Period. As you should. You know what, Hampton? You got it. My bad, bro.
Mm-hmm. No, just for that, I'm dropping my cash app. You guys send me a little something. Just for that.
All right, I get paid on the 1st and the 15th, just to let you know.
I'm fucking weak.
That's okay. I take IOUs. I take it.
I'm fucking weak. She said, "Okay, the way my checking account works is I'm supposed to get my check a couple of days early, but some days it might be a couple of days late."
But yeah, honestly, I agree with that. Like, even if like you're lifting the mandate, like you still gotta do your research to know like what you should be taking, or if something happens, like what you should take. Like that still should be up to you. Like whether they require it or not, you should be smart enough to do your due diligence to know what is needed for yourself.
I don't have to walk back my statement. We are totally in control. We are totally in control of the series. Hey, Kirk, I'm glad you like the shirts, bro. I'm glad that you like the shirts, man. Glad that you love them, man. And just let me know when you're ready for your next batch. And you got it. Lomar said, "Well, IOU was okay. All right. Now they're throwing shots at your birthday. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. But yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I think we're all in agreement on this one. Because as soon as I got my mind out of COVID, no, Kia's absolutely right. Because that's what I was saying about vaccines when the COVID vaccine first came out and everybody was all up in arms about it. Well, I didn't trust it myself, but I was like, well, we do take vaccines on a yearly basis. We take a flu shot. Our kids have to take the shots to go to school, this, that, and the third. So no, that is so. When I think, the more and more I think about it, yeah, that's definitely reckless of Florida. But Florida people was licking toilets during COVID. So what do you expect? Yeah. You're right. When the zombie apocalypse coming, they're gonna have an orange in their head because they're from Florida.
So the Fed's gonna print $40 billion to pass out and stimulate the markets over the next few weeks, bringing the dollar to an all-time low of worth. They just keep printing. But no, we gotta pay taxes, but they just print money. Oh, we done ran out of money. Print some more. But if I print it, now, what's that called? Huh? Yeah, it's called prison time. Yeah, counterfeiting. Well, you counterfeiting. Print money. Pass it out. Well, pass me some of that since you're printing it, Mr. Fed.
They just, I'm going to say a week or maybe 2 weeks ago, they just approved a bill that's going to take cash off the board. Everything is going to be digital. So I don't understand what that's about. Hampton, I'll start with you. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I thought that too.
You heard that too, right?
Mm-hmm. Which I think that's kind of ironic too, because I also thought we were going to get, like Harriet Tubman on a dollar bill or something. Like,
man, Trump won his face on a dollar bill.
I was like, wow, we're really going to take out cash when a black person want to get on a bill, but it's whatever.
I think honestly, I'm with you on that, but I honestly believe that they're taking cash, that cash is now all of a sudden being taken out because motherfucker said no to Trump having Trump wanted his face on all money.
I saw that too.
You saw that? Yeah, he wanted his face on all money, and niggas said no. So that's like, oh, then let's just do away with cash. Because I've been hearing about people, making legitimately strong cases that Barack Obama, since he was this nation's first black president, should be on a piece of money, and I'm for it. But of course, we all know.
Because you can't sit here and say you're for that, but be in one breath be with the side of the people who be like, oh, he ain't do shit for black people, blah blah blah. But the nigga need his face on a dollar bill. Like, we got to make it make sense.
Okay, fair enough.
We got to make it make sense.
Fair enough. I said I was for it. The only reason why I said I was for it was because of the historical relevance of him becoming the first man of color to be president of the United States.
Okay.
That's why.
But why would we even care when there's no when nobody's put value on American money anyway. Like if anything, it'd be better to put his, put his ass in the book or a statue or in a museum, like something that's gonna last. Clearly, this dollar thing ain't lasting for much longer.
But that's good. But you don't think when everything is said and done with Barack Obama's
People
life,
do it for like materialistic purposes.
Right, but
it's like, who cares if your face is on a dollar?
But what I'm saying is, you don't think that when everything is said and done, you don't think that there's not going to be a statue of Barack Obama, or that he's not going to be put in a museum? That's booked. That is going to happen, whether we like it or not.
Well, the way America is going, it may not happen, because as you can see, the current administration is trying to erase history and present. It's like they're rewriting history day by day. So like they anything that tells a story contrary to the story they want to tell, they're trying to erase that. So it's very possible that when it's all said and done, no, this nigga won't have a statue. No, it won't be in the books, because you know what all the books gonna say? Slavery was great, white is right, and America, God bless America. Like, that's what the fuck is gonna say.
Look, I don't disagree with your premise, but I do believe now Barack Obama may never get a statue while he's alive, because it appears to be the only people that get statues made for them while they're living is athletes, and that's a modern day thing, because Muhammad Ali, through the prime of his life and the prime of his career, was largely vilified until he got the Parkinson and really pretty much couldn't take care of himself anymore. But I believe that Barack Obama will have a statue made for him. He may not be allowed to see it, but I do believe that there will come a time when their statue is made for him. I believe that there are a lot of people, Kia, that I'm not saying that they share your method of thinking, because I know that's not your method of thinking. That's not your method of thinking. But you were basically giving examples of how people are trying to change the narrative, and I believe you're absolutely right. But I don't believe that that's going to last, at least when it comes to Barack Obama. Do I agree with his whole 8-year term of presidency? No, I don't. But would I still champion him as the first black president? Yes, I will. Hampton, how do you feel?
I mean, even though I don't really use cash as much, just the idea of it, I thought was nice. Like, whoever they decided, Barack has done a lot of things. Like, I would make sense. I wouldn't see anything really against it. If he was done anything, like if we wanted to make it a monetization kind of thing, or if we wanted to do a statue, either or. Like, I do believe some sort of champion part it should be awarded. Like, it's earned. Like, it's a really big achievement that, honestly, like, if you go back to how it started, like, we can go back to the Bill of Rights, we can go to the Constitution. This was not supposed to happen at all.
At all.
So,
go ahead, brother.
Like, I feel like something should happen. Like, if I were to pick something, like, I would probably lean away from monetization, especially since things are a lot more digital now. Like, I do think a monument or something would be better suited.
I will tell you this in regards to who should have a face on the dollar bill. There are several black people in American history who deserve to have their pictures on a dollar bill way more than the people they have on dollar bills now. Okay? Way more. Harriet Tubman isn't the only person who deserves to have their name on a dollar bill. Martin Luther King, Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey. I would say Malcolm X, but I know there would be a strong resistance for people saying that Malcolm X should be on a dollar bill. That's all I'm going to say. I know there's a strong resistance to that. So, but there are several black people during American history that deserve to be on a dollar bill way way more than the motherfuckers who are on there now. Way more. So that's a good topic.
Another warehouse fire is broken out, this time in Compton, because there's nobody working in there. See, they got all them robots in there, and they fired everybody that worked in the warehouse. That's why they burned them down. Just pay a living wage.
Boy, it certainly is, Philip. This fire just erupted, and we don't know what's burning inside this structure quite yet. It comes back at 2420 North Alameda in Compton. Compton Fire, LA County firefighters really just trying to assess what they have right now and see if they can get around this. As you can tell, there's going to be some access issues, and this is really starting to take off. I want to open up just real quick and give you a live shot of this, or a wide shot, I should say. Now, fortunately, most of this smoke is going straight up in the air, into the atmosphere. That is great news because we don't know what's burning. We don't know if there might be chemicals inside this structure. You just don't know. But this is an industrial area, and this fire is completely consuming at least one portion of that building.
See, you keep doing that robot, them robots gonna melt when that fire hit their ass. Cheap sons of bitches. You ain't gotta pay a robot, huh? Ain't gotta give a robot no health care. But a robot ain't paying no taxes either. A robot can't go to the grocery store and buy no groceries neither. Robot can't buy your TV sets. Robot can't buy your Rolex watches. Robot don't need shit. So you getting rid of the consumer base apparatus, is that what they're saying? Y'all done with the consumers? So how you gonna get rid of us? Plan B. Yeah. Shoot us all up again, huh? Yeah. What's in the needle this time, bitch?
Fire in Compton. Any thoughts?
That's just crazy. That's all I really got to
Any
say.
thoughts?
Liam, shut up.
I know, right?
I mean, no. Not really. I mean, it is crazy. I mean, he said it was, luckily it's going straight up into the atmosphere. It's like, what?
That's not a good
You know,
thing.
the thing that, like, do people not know science? Do people not know?
Oh.
Do people not know what? What happened?
God.
Shit. All right, well, when she comes back on, I'll give her the floor so she can go ahead and finish. Do people not know? Cut. Okay.
Oh, Leo.
That's great.
Don't eat the fish. Don't eat the chicken. Don't eat meat.
Evil don't want me
It's
on
time to
this
go.
podcast.
And be careful with vegetables.
I was going to say, no, go ahead, Kia. I said when you came back on, I was going to give you the floor so you could finish.
The thing that I just don't understand what is going on. It has to be the internet because it's my laptop and my phone they're doing the exact same thing, but it's only on this app, so it's pissing me off. But we gonna try to rock with it. But like I was saying, what goes up must come down. So like, yeah, the smoke going straight up in the air, which isn't gonna affect the people around the area immediately, but it's gonna go up, form, mix in with the water droplets, condense into clouds, and then rain back down on y'all asses. So like,
acid.
It's not a good thing either way.
It's not a good.
It's not a good thing either way.
It's not a good thing because they're gonna fog up that dome piece. I'm just joking.
Oh my God.
That went over a lot of people's head, but that's all right.
The firmament, we got it.
Not everybody got it, but yeah.
But they put this shot in everything. They are shooting fish up. Yeah, cod, salmon. Yeah, check it out.
They are literally vaccinating the fish you eat for dinner.
For the first time in history, we are genetically altering fish. After a government-approved process shows salmon and sea bass vaccinated at 18,000 fish per hour.
Now, why are these motherfuckers that anxious to give us the vaccine? Ain't nobody sick. But you're about to be sick. As soon as they turn that 5G up. 6G come, boy, everybody gonna be bubbling like aluminum foil in the microwave.
You know the main shit I've been eating for the last 2 fucking months? Gosh.
Fish.
Fish. Go ahead, kids. On you.
Sorry. I mean, look, I'm not necessarily pro vaccine our food. I think so, like at this point, niggas just need to just start living, just straight surviving off of air. Like it's gonna be like it is in the Lorax, you know.
What?
Filtered air, breathing out of box. Yeah, like vaccinating our food, but you know, it's not just the fish. I heard that they were vaccinating like farm animals, stuff like cows and pigs and stuff like that.
I have heard about that.
The thing that concerns me, and I'm not like a scientist, but my thing is like, I don't know what that would do. So like what these, I don't know what the vaccines are, right? And then like if you're vaccinating the fish, like are these like what would it do once we consume them? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, you test them on animals, but you don't necessarily test them on people, but you'll feed them to the people, right? So it's weird, right? I feel like the vaccines that we get from our doctors, they go through human trials before they're like, okay, these are good to go, right? But if you're doing animal vaccines, right, for wildlife or whatever, you're doing these on animal trials. So you might do animal trials. You don't have any human trials of these things, right? So you don't know what's going to happen when you feed a vaccinated fish to a human. Nah, I don't like that idea.
I don't like it neither. Liam, when I said when I said dome, I have to shut up. I meant there's a conspiracy theory that this is a flat earth and we're actually covered in dome. That's what I was talking about, sir. Liam, Hampton, what are your
Wait a minute.
What?
Never mind. Continue.
No, what is it?
No, kids, don't go down that rabbit hole. Hampton, what are you thinking about these vaccinated fish?
Really, man? Like, did the fish gotta be vaccinated?
Really? Okay, all right. Okay.
Hey, bro. Like, hey, it is what it is.
I'm gonna make sure that the next time I cook salmon on the grill, I'm gonna have your ass over and say, go ahead, and why don't you take the first piece, Mr. Bennett? I'm gonna say, why don't you do that? Bomar said, Brandon, that Shay got your ass. Hey, that Shay smooth as a bitch. But yeah, next time you'll take the first piece. I'm gonna make sure I get a nice big slab of salmon. I sure am. I'm gonna get the darkest piece, matter of fact. So that way I know it had some shit stuck in it. And I'm like, there you go, buddy.
First of all, this is very disgusting. Oh my God. Nauseous just thinking about it. Hey, did I tell y'all the story about this girl who was eating crawfish? And she was at like a seafood place and she broke the tail, like the crawfish, and was peeling the meat open. It was a bunch of worms in her fucking crawfish,
you told
bro.
me that. Yeah, you did tell me that. Yeah.
Like when I tell you I am traumatized,
yeah,
I'm just gonna be out here eating straight apples and oranges. Like that's it. I feel like at this point it's the only thing that's safe.
Hold on, we ain't at that segment yet.
That's the second time now, kid. That's the second.
That's twice now. That's twice now.
I mean, I can't help it. It's like in my natural vocabulary. So
just scale it back just a second. We'll get there once we done with this. Once we done with internet news.
I don't even realize I'm saying it when I say it.
I know you don't, but that's what we're here for.
Liam talking about extra flavor. If you don't get some seasoning.
Oh no. The flavor is the vaccine. There you go. That's natural. There you go, buddy. That's some tuna too, nigga.
Welcome back to NN, where we give it to you straight, no chaser. Robots taking over the factory jobs, and they even got robot arms. I think he set his on jack off. He was trying to do a demonstration on TV, and he pressed the wrong button. Check it out.
Attends, c'est la 2. Attendez, parce qu'il y a mon aide-soignant qui est pas. Est-ce que vous pouvez me dire? Voilà. Ah non, visiblement, ça ne marche pas.
He malfunctioned. They both pressed the wrong button. He had that shit set for last night. So we know he ain't got no woman because that motherfucker, he just beat.
Why are you looking at the camera?
Hampton.
Bro, I ain't talking about he had that shit set last night. Bro, he had that set this morning. Like, you had to do a test run before we were ready for the interview. So we know what kind of time you were on.
Boy, it probably hurt. It probably hurt when that dude take a piss. Kia?
It's a preset. The thing that took me out wasn't even the fucking video. It was the fact that I was looking at the video and then glanced at y'all two, and both of your heads were missing from the screen. Like, what the fuck? Y'all were so weak. I was like, I thought I glitched again. I didn't know what the fuck happened.
No, I was weak, but
that shit was crazy.
Actually, I have it on the window where YouTube is at. I can't see y'all right now. I was making a drink, but I was laughing at the same time. And Lomar,
no, it was comical.
I bet it was. I'm gonna go back and look at it. And Lomar, I'm back to drinking my bottom shelf shit. What is this? Fast and Furious Robin AutoZone?
Youngins, because they wasn't no YNs. It was every nationality on earth was in that AutoZone, and I guess they just need parts. Guess they need some parts, because robots got their job, so they're unemployed. They still need parts. AutoZone, huh? Yeah, I remember back in the day when you did a crime, you didn't film yourself doing the crime.
Yeah,
but I just guess most of these motherfuckers want to go to jail because he was taking pictures of license plates. Yeah. We're right back.
Or the person who's taking the pictures could be an inside man. Think about that.
Paul Walker.
Kia.
I mean, I can understand. I don't, condone, but I understand, right?
I totally understand.
Like, it's just sickening to my stomach how expensive stuff is out here. I don't really, I would assume car parts are up too, like everything else. So, maybe they're going to sell it, get a couple dollars. But the whole thing about filming yourself, bro, like,
that's stupid.
My thing is, this is it. This is what I'm thinking. This is my theory, because it's like, it has to be. This has to be the case. I feel like people are so delusional, right? That in their minds, they're like the actor in like their own real life, lifelong movie. So having cameras in their face when they're doing stupid shit to them, it's like it's like natural. It's like it's supposed to happen. It's like it doesn't fit. Like just look at it. Look across the internet, all across the World Wide Web, and you see the most outlandish shit on camera. On camera. People are so like.
You know why though, right? You know why though, right? Because of this.
I mean, yeah, but you know, I think people are. I feel like sharing is caring, but sometimes it gets to a point. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets to a point. It gets to a point.
But people are obsessed now with their not even 15 minutes of fame. Now, remember how you say 15 minutes of fame? People are obsessed with their 15 seconds of fame.
I mean, they want to turn that 15 minutes into like 15 hours.
Years.
That's really what it is.
No, what it's gonna be is 15. What's gonna be 15 years on D Block?
Well, exactly. You know, but what I will just say, no, in their defense, if because to all that looked like January 6th to me, like I couldn't tell the difference. A bunch of motherfuckers running up in the building they shouldn't be in, fucking up shit and taking shit out.
Oh, there's a big difference. There's a big difference.
No, obviously, I'm just saying, like optics.
I'm not
right?
even talking. I'm not even talking about as far as the building. I'm talking about as far as what Eddie said. Every nationality. Yeah, every nationality was in there because every nationality drives an automobile.
Yeah, but there was a bunch of different nationalities at January 6th too. It wasn't just white people.
Yeah, that was an inside job though.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, bottom line is if it's like if you do the crime, do the goddamn time. At this point.
Hey, Hampton, stop saying that. Hampton,
stop saying what?
Your magic 3 words. You said it again. Hampton, would you have been in there with those AutoZone people?
No. What?
First of all, I think I saw Hampton on camera. Like, what do you mean?
First of all, dude in the first picture, his whole ass was basically out, bro. Like, no, I'm not about to be there.
Hey,
pull your hands up.
Kia went chipmunk for a half a second. That's why I put my face up to the screen. She went chipmunk for a half a second.
I heard it too. I heard.
Yeah, when that laugh got to a high pitch, it's gone now.
I'm gonna have to talk to my phone service provider because I don't appreciate this. I got a good phone, so I don't understand what's going on.
This adds to the entertainment, though. It's cool. It's cool.
It's very entertaining. It is.
Yeah, it's always funny when you're not the butt of the joke.
Hey, I don't give a damn if I am the butt of the joke. If it's funny, then it is what it is. What's the Chipette's name? Brittany and who else?
Bridget.
No, Brittany. Jeanette.
Jeanette. I know that one. Jeanette. Yeah.
And the one that looked like Simon, the girl version of Simon, girl Simon.
I thought that one was Jeanette.
That was Jeanette. That was Jeanette.
Brittany, Jeanette, and
the fat one,
Ellie.
No,
nobody remembers the fat one. See how y'all do?
Eleanor.
You see how y'all do?
We got Brittany, Jeanette, and Eleanor, and Kia. But that was briefly.
First of all, don't sit here and group me with these damn hood rats. Okay,
hood rats.
That's what we're not.
You talk about the Chipettes like this.
They were famous. Yeah, you just
wood rats.
Yeah,
these wood rats. Don't group me with these wood rats.
Now you're just a long lost cousin, and Lamar gonna put Brittany, Jeanette, and Eleanor. Make sure you know. Put and Kia, yeah.
Don't you dare do it, Lamar.
Yeah. Destiny's monks.
No. You know what? I'm ready for the laugh to cut off at this point. Like I'm not going to sit here and tolerate this.
SWC.
It was one time, and now it goes down in history. I can't deal with it.
Sisters with chipmunks. Okay, I'm just messing with you. Let me go into the next video.
Somebody's mama is dumb in a mother. She used some latex paint to paint her kid for some goddamn festival shit. And now this motherfucker's temperature's gonna rise because he ain't got no pores because the paint just covered it. Child abuse is what this is.
No.
Just trying to keep up with the Joneses. You should have just let him win as himself. You could have came with him as his dumbass mama. You wouldn't even have to get a costume, bitch. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
What the hell was that?
Oh, that's an anime character. That's Frieza.
I was going to say, do you know what? For whatever reason, do you know what that reminded me of? And it's something that I meant to talk about on the show, but never have.
What?
Disney's latest black superhero, Captain Durag.
I saw that. And how it got canceled too.
Huh?
Oh, it's canceled. It's canceled.
Captain Durag. Yeah.
Yeah, they announced it. They're all excited, and then as soon as it got released, everyone was like, "Oh, this is racist."
For those of you who don't know what Captain Durag looks like, this is him.
Yeah.
I did not draw him. This was a Disney character, Captain Fucking Durag.
Mm-hmm.
No. It's not Dragon. It ain't.
No, you're talking about the last clip.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I meant to share my outrage on that about 2 months ago, but I kept forgetting and realized it probably wasn't that important. But, you know, I actually asked. No, bro, look. I asked a couple of the teachers at the daycare about Captain Durag when the shit first came out. I really did. And, you know, and I did not ask any black teachers. Man, they tried to switch the narrative, not in a bad way. They looked at it and they looked at me and said, "Brandon, your thoughts?" I was like, "Bitch, I asked you." I'm so serious. I said, I told you my thoughts. I asked you, what do you think about Captain Durag?
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Kia.
So what do I think about Captain Durag?
No.
No. about the mom, painting her child.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm not against the mom painting their child, but first off, you got to make sure you get the right paint and then read the instructions. It's like, what are we doing here, people? Well, now this kid is suffering. Did you see the pain in his eyes? Did you see the look in his eyes as they was peeling off the my thing is also too, like, because they use a lot of latex stuff in like movies, special effects and stuff like that. But there are steps, right? There's a process to make sure that, whatever happened there don't happen. And clearly she didn't follow the process.
I thought that the kid was doing whiteface, to be honest with you. when I first saw it. I don't keep up with them characters, but yeah, okay.
Oh no, I mean like he could have picked a better character. I mean, Frieza cool. He a villain though. He also hella racist in the show. Like
Really?
yeah, he calls everyone monkeys.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Well, that kind of changes up everything.
Yeah.
Hoover, Alabama, I will be at the Stardome, 425. Yeah, that's right, 425 and 424. Check it out. Cop those tickets now before they all gone, because you already know what I'm about to do. And on that note, I'm up out of here. Till next time, skinny rich.
Now, before we get to At This Point featuring Kid, honestly, I don't even know if Kia's done it at this point, but even if she wants to freestyle it, I trust her. I really, 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 really dropped the ball on talking about this Captain Durag shit.
Yeah.
I ain't even trying to hold you. So let's take a quick look before we get to At This Point.
Right now, a lot of people are talking about this Captain Durag character. If you haven't seen it, it's a character from a Disney Junior show called Hey AJ. It's a black superhero whose entire identity is built around wearing a durag. Now, as easy as it may be, I'm not here to dunk on it, believe it or not. I own the Rippaverse. I create characters for a living. Some of them are black, and I just had a conversation with Shine Comics on his stream about this exact topic. Why don't black characters stick? Why don't they sell? Why don't they stand the test of time? And the answer, I think, comes down to the self-imposed barrier. Too many creators feel the need to hyper-emphasize a cultural aspect, and they make it a defining trait of the character. The character isn't a hero who happens to be black. The character is a black hero. It all has to signal culture. This happens because a lot of these creators aren't making material to entertain audiences. They're making material to impress their peers or ideological allies. They want the applause from the room. They want to be seen as doing something meaningful, and that instinct creates characters that are spectacles without substance. I'm saying that because it speaks to the problem. I'm not saying this specifically happened with the Durag character. Because of these self-imposed barriers, though, the mainstream and its supporters will never give the time of day to black characters that don't fit in those boxes. Characters like Isom, yes, characters like Bloodruth, characters from my company and others where their skin tone is the least interesting thing about them. For some reason, that approach pains a lot of ideologically obsessed people. The idea that a character can just be a well-written character first and happen to be black seems to offend an entire segment of this industry. And that's because I guess they think that it doesn't serve their narrative. It doesn't check that box. It doesn't really perform blackness in a way that they've decided blackness should be performed. Now, look, I'm not saying you can never make a cultural nod. I, for example, created a character that's based on African mythology and folklore in Takari. There are tasteful ways to do it, but it can't be the whole character. The nod works when it's seasoning and not the main course. And honestly, this is the one advantage that a lot of white male characters have had for decades, frankly. There's no social mandate around them. There's no cultural checklist. So creators are forced to just do the work, build the character, make them interesting, make them relatable, give them conflict. It works sometimes, it doesn't other times, but the attempt goes a long way because the foundation is the character, not the identity.
We got to talk about something in pop culture. The Michael Jackson biopic, Michael.
We'll get to that in a minute. He went really deep on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just curious what y'all on that. He went really deep on that. Whoever wants to take point.
I don't disagree. I'm just, when it comes to stuff like, Captain Durag and stuff like that, I feel like I want to try to give. I mean, no, seriously. Like, I feel like I want to try. I mean, because Captain Durag isn't the first time we've seen, especially Disney, try to portray, like the Black experience in their shows and stuff, and do it in a way that would look kind of like, stereotypical and stuff like that. But it's like I don't want to always believe that it was done with negative intent behind it. So, for example, like let's say, for example, I feel like it could possibly be that they had good intentions, but it's almost like communicating with someone, you don't necessarily speak their language. Like, and this kills me. Like, you ever, and my mom, God bless her heart, she does this. It's like, especially when she's speaking to someone maybe who doesn't speak English, even though they speak English, but that's not their first language. It's like, you start talking to them in a way that's almost borderline insulting to their intelligence. You get what I'm saying? It's like, just because we don't speak the same language, bitch, I ain't stupid. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
You know who she used to do that to all the time, Kia? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. You know who she used to do that to all the time?
Who?
Francis.
Yeah, right. So, it's like, what if whoever came up with this Captain Durag idea was like, it's a lot going on in the world. I want to bridge the gap. Let me be the bridge. Let me be the voice, And they, like, how dope would it be to have a superhero where his cape is his durag? Because, like, I feel like, as stupid as it sounds.
Well, they should have made me Captain Durag 20 years ago, but go ahead.
As stupid as this shit sounds, bro, like, I feel like maybe they had bro, like, this could really bring the world together. Like, everybody loves a do-rag, like, type shit. So, like, I'm gonna, give them the benefit of the doubt and say that it was in poor taste, but I don't think it was done in malice. That's what I'm gonna say.
Did I mention that the creator of Captain Durag is Black?
Yeah.
Yeah. So wow. Okay. So yeah, exactly. It still makes my point. It still makes my point. He wanted to be the bridge. He wanted to bring all his white friends together with his Black friends, and he felt like he could ride on that wave of a do-rag, and it didn't land. And not only did it not land, it kind of offended some people. And I think, to be honest, it would have been less offensive if the fucking do-rag wasn't the cape. Like, I felt like if it was just a regular ass do-rag, and maybe not even name him Captain Durag, if he would have just had do-rag, not be super long, and not name him Captain Durag, they might have been able to get away with it.
Yeah, that's where I was going with it. I think the offensive part was the fact that you named him Captain Durag, because do-rags are synonymous with Black people.
I mean, did you know anything about Captain Durag before today?
Did I what?
Did you know anything about Captain Durag before today? Like, you saw before?
Brandon has mentioned it before. I never I've only ever seen the clip that Brandon played. Like, I've never actually seen it on Disney Channel. Okay. And to be honest, I never really quite looked into like the backlash of it. It's just, I feel like people, the thing about it though is like, yes, it's okay to be upset about things, but bro, we got to pick and choose our battles. It's like, yeah, Captain Durag may have been a bit offensive to a lot of people, but I think it's the last thing we should be concerning ourselves with as the Black community. I'm going to be completely honest. Nobody gives a fuck about Captain Durag. Not one soul.
You know what his superpowers were?
Go ahead, Hampton.
Yeah.
Yes.
He could fly.
Nope.
Hampton, don't tell me no stupid shit.
He had no powers. Not one power.
Hampton, he did have a power. He did have a power.
What was it?
He had two powers. One, he could fix a toilet, and two, minimum wage. and for the record, I wasn't more or less offended. I thought the notion of Captain Durag was fucking hilarious. I was just like, you could have called me 20 years ago. But that's what I've been at with it. But give me 20 seconds.
And then also that is probably something that probably like they could have probably gotten away with it if they would have dropped that a long time ago, because people today are just a lot more easily offended. So
100%. They could have gotten away with it.
Yeah.
And
I look back at some of the shit we used to watch, like, what the hell?
I think what really got people stuck is like it also came out in Black History Month, so like that's what people got stuck on, like regardless of the idea at all.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, the fact that it came out in February.
Yeah, it's like the predominantly white institutions serving fried chicken, cornbread, and collard greens, and grape soda during Black History Month. Yeah, that. It's like, I get it, but bro, why don't you, instead of you trying to colonize like you usually do, why don't you collaborate?
Yeah. I just wanted to get the Captain Durag point of view, but now it is time to go to our newest and hottest segment on Sports Plus Life Talking Ish. That is, she done dropped it 3 times already. At this point, featuring you know who, featuring Quang.
Drop my music.
Drop it. Let me drop it. There we go. You ready for it? You ready? Oh, it's too loud. Hold up. I gotta turn it down. There you go.
All right. So at this point, I gotta get something off my chest, because I saw something and it kind of disturbed my soul, and I need to know what you guys know about this, because it's kind of sports related, but it's definitely big time life. So y'all heard about this shit with Stephon Diggs?
Of course.
Yeah.
Bro, what the bro? This nigga, bro. Okay, first off, I had no idea that he was being accused of sexual assault by Christopher Blake Griffin, who low-key looked like Blake Griffin. Low-key. Go look up his picture when you get a chance, right? And now, oh boy is like requesting that he turn over his security footage from that night. So my whole thing is, bro, these dudes really be out here. Bro. Like, you're a whole fucking football player. You out here. But it makes sense, though. It makes so much sense to me when you think about it. Because it's like, if you are a homosexual man, Brandon, turn my music down just a little bit. I feel like I'm screaming at y'all.
You're not screaming at us, but okay.
I feel like if you are, and I could be wrong because I am not a homosexual man, but we like the same thing, so I feel like I could kind of relate. So, I feel like if you was a homosexual man and, but you don't want to admit it, right? You want to look as masculine as possible. What is the way to do it? Fuck a bunch of hoes, beat on women, be this big tough, have a bunch of kids, don't take care of them. All the stereotypical things, right? To be a man, to be as macho, masculine, but meanwhile, You out here with Chris with the light eyes. That's what you really want. Now it makes sense. Now it makes so much sense. I looked at this nigga's picture, and when I say nigga, I'm not even talking about Chris. I'm talking about Stephon Diggs, bro. How did we not know this? How is it not clear? He is part of the LGBTQ plus community, and Stephon, you know, we don't judge. We're here for you, whatever you're going through, but you can't do this. You cannot go around sexually assaulting people. At this point, you just need to come out the closet. Do yourself a favor, because at this rate, nigga, you about to go to jail. You're going directly to jail. You beating up hoes and raping niggas, you're going to jail.
Oh, absolutely, niggas judge. We shouldn't judge, but oh, absolutely, people judge. I'm not saying it's right. But kid, do you know why the Stephon Diggs situation has not been a bigger story? Because his former head coach.
Why?
Because his former head coach and the shit that he got going with him, that's a new story on that shit every day. We talked about this for an hour, is why Stephon Diggs has been put to the back burner. That's all.
Okay. Well, I don't know about whatever his coach is going through. So enlighten me.
You know a little bit. We talked about it.
We did talk about it, yeah. Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini. We did talk a little bit about that. Stephon Diggs played for the Patriots last year.
Oh yeah.
Boy, the boy, and the funny thing about it is Hampton. This is why I said Mike Vrabel may not be the coach of the Patriots, at least for this season, is because the reason why they cut Stephon Diggs is because they said he had too many distractions. Mike Vrabel?
Mm-hmm.
Please. How can you say Stephon Diggs was too much of a distraction when you're checking yourself into emergency rehab because you got caught fucking around on your wife with another chick who got caught fucking around on her husband? That's why Stephon Diggs has been thrown to the back burner, because Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini has been posted in the New York Post. We talked about this for an hour. We were still talking about this when you came on here, kid. But you're absolutely right about Stephon Diggs. And it doesn't surprise me with Stephon Diggs because one thing, and I'm not making no excuse. You know, when you're in a football locker room, you see a lot of trees with two apples in it. And some people may be attracted to that. And they just didn't know it until they seen enough of it. But Stephon Diggs here, you're absolutely right, because before the playoffs, remember, Stephon Diggs was accused of allegedly strangling his chef.
Yep.
And that was when him and Cardi B together. And I'm like, Cardi B, how could you allow his shut that? Because that chick was bad. That chick would look better than her. And how can you allow that chick to live in the house with your then man? Brr. And so it's, but you're right. Yeah. I mean, I don't. Now the LGBTQ thing. I mean, allegedly, but I mean that's all we can say. But
that nigga's gay, bro. What the fuck?
What's your thought?
Oh, my thoughts?
Yeah, man.
Man, I also kind of like been putting his stuff like a little bit on the back burner because I'm just like, I mean, at this point, I don't really care about Stephon Diggs anymore. Like,
he ain't even got a job right now.
No, you're not in the league right now.
Hampton.
Fire.
That's you, homie.
I'll be picking that up tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Kip. What's next on at this point?
All right. So I don't know if you guys are aware, but jet fuel is running out. Okay. So if y'all niggas plan on flying anytime soon, y'all better hurry up and go. Okay, because ain't no telling if y'all gonna have enough gas to get from point A to point B. All right. apparently because of, you know, all of the shit that's going on with this Iran war and the Persian Gulf being closed, they're not letting nobody through the Strait of Hormuz. Apparently, jet fuel is running out, and they're saying it could run out in the next couple of weeks, bro.
Oh.
Like, at this point, shut the world down. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? And also, while we're talking about fuel prices, what's going on with gas, bro? I feel Sheetz, the new Sheetz is the only place in the county, bro, that got gas under I think like that's like $3.69. And
hold on. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and they said they got a little QR code you can scan and get an extra like 20-something cents off, I think, for the rest of the month. So yeah, but jet fuel is running out. I don't trust planes right now because they was already falling out the sky. Now they ain't got enough gas to get from point A to point B. Nah, bro. I'm cool.
I hear that.
I'm cool.
Before you go, Hampton, pretty much going up and down the Staples Mill Strip, and even some parts of Broad Street, gas is between $3.69 and $3.59. But
Oh, that's good.
Now I have a question though. No, matter of fact, Hampton, go ahead first. My question can wait. Go ahead, buddy, bro. Birthday boy.
I did see something about the Jets thing. I mean, I really want to not believe it because, you know, I mean, I don't fly everywhere. I mean, I do fly occasionally though. So like, I mean, my family's so spread out. I would really hope we don't run out of jet fuel because that's gonna ruin a lot of future flights that are already booked for my family. So yeah, we got Christmas plans. So get your shit together.
At this point, y'all better start walking now, Hampton. You might be able to make it by Christmas.
I mean, I'll be fine. They're coming to us. So
my question is my question is there a difference between jet fuel and regular airplane fuel? And this is an honest question. I don't know.
Jet fuel is regular airplane fuel.
Okay, I didn't know. I honestly didn't know. Okay.
yeah, jet fuel is just the actual terminology.
Okay, I got you. All right. Well, I mean, hey, you know, yeah. I don't plan on flying nowhere anyway, so that I guess that train fuel ain't running out. So you know. Right. Well, what's the next at this point?
So, are you guys familiar with Kalshi?
I'm not.
Like very little.
So it's basically like an online trading and betting platform where you can pretty much bet and trade on anything, right? Current events, you know, anything, right? So apparently there was a United States soldier who made a bet on whether the Venezuelan president Maduro would still be president in I forgot the time frame that it was, but he made a bet and won $400,000. But the catch is the nigga was part of the raid that got the nigga, so he already knew that they were going to get his ass before he placed the bet. Right. But guess what? They arrested his ass. And now they're trying to charge him with like insider trading and stuff like that. So I just wanted to know, like, what are your thoughts? Like, it wasn't so much about it at this point. What are your thoughts? Because it's like, technically speaking, I feel like it's like that's cheating. right? Because you obviously have inside knowledge, so the odds are going to be in your favor, right? You got an unfair advantage. But do you think, people should be allowed to, place bets and wagers on things like that, on sites like that, when, they could have a little upper hand, so to speak?
Isn't that
Or
the
is
reason
all
why?
fair in love and war, so to
Well,
speak?
isn't that the reason why Cash Patel is going after Chauncey Billups and a bunch of other NBA players? Isn't that kind of the same?
Is it?
And Hampton, am I wrong, Hampton? Isn't that
No,
the same?
no, it is.
You're making bets, but you know what the outcome is going to be before you make the bet, which is cheating. Am I correct? Am I correct or am I incorrect?
You want me to answer?
Yes.
Yeah, you are correct.
Okay. Because I honestly, I didn't know. I mean, unless you can concrete prove it, run me my money, bitch.
Yeah.
Wow. Bro. I mean, like, at this point, I feel like the world and the way people make money has changed so much. I'm not saying insider trading, yes, that's a great thing. But, I feel like that was a little too close for home. But I'm like, if I, say, for example, may have heard something and nobody told me directly, but I heard it, I might take a tip and run with it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, now look.
I'm saying.
Now, if I'm on the other side of this shit and I find out, bro, I'm kicking that. Look, yeah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Hampton, what you think about it?
Honestly, I wouldn't go near this shit, like, at all. Like, it just, I don't know. I'm just seeing more and more like advertisements for it, and I'm just like, I could just see the scam happening. Like, like I can see it.
I mean, you got to think.
I mean, from what I hear, people can make good. People, when you can bet on anything. Now, a lot of times, though, I saw some of the wages, like the bets are pretty high. Like, $3,000 bet, but you could win, $500,000 type shit.
Right.
So,
right. I mean, I can't trust every betting site. The reason why is because, just like if I was a weed smoker, I couldn't trust weed from everywhere because it's allowed now. You know what I'm saying? It's free game. So, that's something that's gambling has always been in demand. It's like shit that is made illegal that really shouldn't be made illegal. Has always been in demand. And now that it's legal, it's going to be even more in demand. So that way fraudulent activity can happen easily, particularly in the gambling ring. Because, I mean, think about it, kid. 3 years ago, was we thinking about being able to walk to a casino around this motherfucker? And I don't say around this motherfucker like this, we're in the slum. No, we're not. We're actually in a very convenient neighborhood. I mean, when I say very convenient, everything is around this bitch. Everything. Like everything is within a 5-minute radius. But did you think that 3 years ago that we would be able to literally walk to a casino over here?
No.
So this doesn't surprise me.
Mm-mm.
Exactly. It doesn't surprise me. Especially when they put the casino in the most unsexiest shopping center. Maybe they was trying to sexy it up, but I mean, I guess it worked because it's always busy.
It don't look bad. It's just small.
Yeah, exactly. It don't look bad. It's just like exactly. But I mean, again, unless you got concrete evidence, run me my money. But if I'm on the other side, what we got next? At this point.
Okay, so I know y'all know that the Michael Jackson movie just dropped.
Yep. Hampton saw it.
Don't you tell me a word, Hampton. All right. Anyway, so I love Michael Jackson. Me and Michael Jackson came to Earth on the same day. Not the same year, but on the same day. And I love him, right? I think it's dope that they got his nephew to play him. But it's, you know, the Jacksons are really starting to get on my goddamn nerves, okay? Because it's like, what's there always an issue? Like, I get they're like the greatest, you know what I'm saying, music family of all time. But it's like, it's always something. Like, these niggas, bro, like, between Janet, Jermaine, bro, like, sit y'all old asses down, bro. This ain't even about you, okay? This is about Michael Jackson, the GOAT, and his nephew, Jafar. So who give a fuck what y'all got going on over there? So, to all y'all hating ass people out here, you know, sit the fuck down, shut the F up, okay? Because I'm tired of people keep coming out the woodwork. Michael Jackson been dead for how long? For how long Michael Jackson been dead? God rest his beautiful soul. And these niggas just keep coming out the woodwork trying to make a headline for themselves. I saw an article about a motherfucker talking about something. He was abused by Michael and all this other shit. Bitch, you're lying. Okay? Sit the fuck down. Shut the fuck up. Okay? He ain't been accused. I mean, he was accused, but he was acquitted. No charges filed. Michael was saving them kids, bro. Michael was saving them kids, and your ass was paid off to make him look bad, and it ain't gonna work, all right? Bless his beautiful angel soul. I cannot wait to see it. At this point, everybody who got a problem with Michael Jackson can SMD and go to hell. Period. I had to get that off my chest, bro, because I'm tired. All right? Leave Michael alone. And I ain't gonna say it no more. All three of y'all.
Say that one more time.
Now, are we finished or are we done?
You through?
Yes. Hello.
Kia, I got 3 words for you, baby. I got 3 words for you. Alvin Simon,
Oh no, it's back. Oh no.
Oh my.
You got to go back and watch your whole Michael Jackson segment. Oh God. Point duly taken. Duly taken. The only reason why the siblings are fighting about it because it's about this. Okay. But man, I wish they heard what we just heard.
Oh my God.
I swear to God, yeah, you are the gift that keeps on giving. I swear to God, you really are. God bless your beautiful soul. All you got to do is look at the chat. It's right at the corner. Look at the chat. It's right there at the corner. Oh shit!
I had to get it off my chest. So,
no
I
problem.
don't want y'all to have to see me like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm very sensitive when it comes to him. Okay? To Michael Joseph Jackson. That's my baby. Okay? Period. The end.
Is he your baby or the Terminator's baby? Because that's how he sounds right now.
Now I sound like the Terminator, bro. Like,
not right now. Not right now.
Make it make sense.
Not right now. Not right now. I want you guys to check the banner right quick. I want everybody in the chat to check the banner right quick. It is past midnight, and we're going to say happy birthday to Coach Hampton.
Appreciate it.
Hampton.
Hampton decided to ring in his 26th birthday. Am I correct, bro?
Yes, you are correct.
26th birthday in dealing with our Sports Plus Life ignorance. Oh,
Right.
shit. Happy birthday, Hampton, and then you're gone? Damn.
Just fuck me, I guess.
At this point, pun intended, it is what it is.
But yeah, appreciate it.
You heard all that shit, you know. You heard all that shit.
I heard.
We was here with it. We was here with it. Come on back here, because all we heard was happy birthday, Ham, and then you cut off.
I appreciate it, Lomar. Thank you.
There she is. Okay. There she is. All we heard, Kid, was happy birthday, Ham, and then you disappeared. Nothing? We love you anyway. We love you anyway. We do. We really do. And yeah, Hampton is the only person who has seen. Oh, there she is. Okay.
To answer Lomar's question, as soon as Ben switched to his cellular device, it just booted me off.
Soon as who switched to their cellular device?
Brandon.
Huh?
I thought you switched to your cell phone.
I did not switch.
I said
my
I
cell
thought
phone,
you
darling.
switched to your.
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
I did not switch to my cell phone, darling. I switched to. I didn't switch to anything. I've been on my laptop the whole time.
Heard you.
All right.
You've been voted number one at everything. No matter what you do, you seem to be number one. I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I would never say in your case that you're fired because you're doing too well. So I'll just say you're hired. You've been.
I'm sorry.
Can we get someone else to say happy birthday?
That's not what I was.
Can we get somebody else?
Not what I was. I promise you, that is not what I was looking for. I'm sorry. That is not what I was looking for. Oh my goodness gracious. My B. This is something that Liam would like. All right, come on up whenever you're ready. The fuck? Oh, damn. Really? That's what I get suggested? Really? That ain't right.
What's going on?
So am I about to die or something? Like,
nah, man.
Hampton, God bless you.
Definitely.
You was better off with the Donald.
Right, really. Really. Really.
On behalf of Hampton, I rebuke that in Jesus' name.
Amen.
thank you.
Brandon, what are you doing?
Amen. That's all right. That's all right, because I got the, you know what? Yes, we are all about to sing happy birthday to Hampton. Yes, we are. Are you ready, my boy?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, my boy?
I'm ready.
Let's get it.
Some people wish to be a superstar. Wish to have a fancy car. Wish to have $1 million bucks. Well, I wish I know being in love. So feel me, pretty baby. I make one wish and I wish it all on you. Oh, Oh, making love to the break of dawn. Me and you to the baby's born. Till my baby's born.
Yo, say, come on.
Till my baby's born. 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 Till my baby.
One wish, if I had one wish, one wish, one wish. Sing it! One wish, one wish, one wish. Sing it! One wish, one wish, one wish. One wish, one wish, one wish. Make some fucking noise for that's my shit. One wish, one wish, one wish, one wish, one wish, one wish.
Hey, yo, we too late.
One wish,
Hey, we
one
late.
wish, one wish. One wish, one wish, one wish.
I'm sorry. Okay, now before we get out of here, remember Hampton, I said at the beginning of the show that we're gonna talk about some real life shit. So we've had a really good time, but now I have to pivot to some serious information. And we talked about this for a brief second last week, and it was even brought up in my church. It was brought up in our church this past Sunday because it's been information leaking out about not just the situation that happened with Virginian, but a situation that happened in Atlanta as well. And if you guys would just allow me to cook for a second, it's just something I just kind of want to get off of my chest before I indulge with one more half sip of Club Shay Shay. No, seriously. These situations that's been happening with these, in particular, black men is really disturbing me because no matter what your situation is, no matter how deep in a situation that you're in, if you're going to commit the ultimate sin, which is taking your own life, there is no reason why you should involve anybody else in your family. And when I say, and also, I'm sorry, forgive me. I also failed to mention a name that was actually brought directly to me a couple of days ago in regards to somebody who has actually been in my house. The same situation from a person who's been in my house. While this person did not, I'm gonna get there. While this person did not take his own life, he was spiraling out of control. I've known this for the last year. News report just came out just a couple of days ago. It was sent to me directly that this person took the life of his kid's mom and his two kids because he couldn't take it anymore, and now he is locked in jail where he belongs for the rest of his life, and he probably should get worse than that. Now, this individual that was brought directly to my attention, who's been in my house, what I'm about to say, I'm not going to sit here and say that it applies to him. And that may even seem a little strong. That may seem a little heinous because he tried something on my niece. So I ain't, as far as I'm concerned, you at where you belong, bruh. But as far as the other two situations, in life, we're going to go through times where life is not your friend. It just is what it is. There are times in life where we're going to go through periods where life is not your friend. And I'll probably use a bunch of old sayings during what I'm going to say. And it's simple. When it rains, it pours. But that is no excuse to take anyone's life, including your own. Now, if you decide to take your own life in the midst of your own willow and self-pity, nobody, I would try to do whatever I could. If I knew that this was going to happen, I would try to do whatever I could to talk you off the ledge. But if you're at the point of no return, do not involve anybody else in your ultimate act of selfishness. Okay? Because now we have in two situations where kids are left with no parents, and in one situation, the only person that's left is the killer. And these are all black men, and that is not acceptable. That is not acceptable. Now, what I'm going to say on the other hand of this, and let me make this clear, under no circumstances am I making an excuse for the actions of these men, especially in the case of those who went out and were married and cheated on their wives. And when the chickens came home to roost, you couldn't handle it. So you decided to take matters into your own hands and take out people, including yourself. I don't respect anybody for that. My heart goes out to the family and the children who are affected by it. But my feelings as far as the individual who committed those acts, you weak as fuck, bro. You weak as fuck. You think the grass is greener on the other side until you realize that it ain't. What you got at home ain't satisfying with you, ain't satisfying you. You're not happy with what you got at home. You want to go out, meet, whatever, and you think the grass is greener on the other side until you realize that it's not. And then when the chickens come home to roost, you can't handle it. So you want to go out like a little bitch. And I don't mean, and I'm not trying to talk that way on the dead. My condolences go to the victims, to the people who are hurt the most. But this is just me talking. I have no respect for the people who committed these actions. Here's what I will say. When a man, and I'm just going to say a man, and I'm not excluding anybody. I'm not excluding a woman. I'm not excluding any people. I'm just speaking about when a black man. When a man is spiraling out of control, when he is on a road to nothingness, who is there to help that individual, which could possibly prevent these heinous actions from happening? See, we have to stop with the notion of when your boy calls to check on your boy because you know he been going through some shit, and the only question you got is, you good? You all right? You know I got you. Because most men are not going to tell you how far they've fallen for a multitude of reasons. One could be pride. Two could be embarrassment, which goes along with pride. And three could just be stubbornness, which also goes with pride. But then once that rabbit hole has hit its bottom and you feel you have no way out, so you commit that ultimate sin, who is there for said person who may be fucking up? You know they fucking up. You have proof that they fucking up. But who is there to talk that person off the ledge to say, yo, this is these are decisions that you made, because the bottom line is these are choices that said individuals made as grown-ass men, as grown-ass adults, you can be strong enough to get yourself out of this and rebuild yourself. Because make no mistake about it, God is not done with you. God is not finished with you. You may have gone off of the road, but there's always a road back. God's not done with you. But we don't need you to be done with yourself, and we certainly don't need you to be done with people who don't deserve it. So where is the help system for the man, and particularly the black man, who is spiraling out of control? And the problem that I have with today's society is we love to see people crash out. We love to see what was Eddie Griffin talking about? Why are criminals recording themselves doing crimes? Because that's entertaining. We love to see people crash out. And we're also in a society where we are trying to emasculate men, in particularly black men. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I don't like it. I'm one person. I just try to play my part as far as keeping this a level playing field, because this ain't a level playing field no more, especially on the internet. Cancel culture and all of that shit. But the people who are quick to cancel somebody has no idea what's going on in the mental of a man who is out of control, who is losing it. He's losing his finances. He's losing his family. He's losing his mental health. But he's supposed to just take it because he's a man. I've said this before in plenty of three-way conversations that I've had with some of my friends. You know, men have mood swings too. Men have feelings too. Men get lonely too. We do. That's no explanation for going and committing these heinous actions. That's just bitch made. But when somebody is feeling that way, who's there to pick up the pieces? I've said this about myself, and I'm not trying to throw myself into this shit, but I've said this about myself. I will listen and add as much detail, as much positive information that I can about anybody. But sometimes I feel like, who does that for me? Who actually listens to me when I'm actually talking and speaking what I have to say of how I'm feeling? Who actually listens and tries to give positive input into what's going on with me? Luckily, by the grace of God, I'm not built like that. And I got too damn much to live for. I got too damn much to be thankful for, as did these people who committed these acts. You may have gone off the right path, but it doesn't mean that you can't get back. But when you feel like you got nobody in your corner, when you feel like you got nobody who's going to listen and understand, you can talk, but are you listening? Somebody can say how they feel, but are you listening to what the fuck I'm going through? Now, I will say this. There are a lot of people who are explaining what's going on with them, who need to take the time to sit and think about how their actions affect others. It's a give and take no matter what. It's a give and take no matter what. And unfortunately, for a lot of people, and including the people who have decided to commit heinous acts, when they're speaking about their truth, they're only thinking about stuff from their point of view and how wrong they've been done and how bad things are for them, not thinking about what decisions did you make to lead to where you're at? if you're a man, if you've had multiple affairs and credible allegations of rape, what choices did you make as a grown man to lead to where you're at? It ain't everybody else's fault. Listen, everybody, damn near everybody, damn near every adult walking the planet Earth has some sort of trauma with them. Has some sort of PTSD with them that they have been through. But unless you're compromised, unless you got a blicky to your forehead, every decision that you make going forward is still your choice. It's still your absolute decision to make the choices that you make. You can't sit here and blame what the fuck happened to you in the past for what the fuck you do in the present, especially if it was of your own free will. That's bitch made. These people decided to off their family members of their own free will. I don't give a fuck what they were going through. They made that choice. That's bitch made. And it goes back to the old saying, hurt people hurt people. I'm going to say this, weak hurt people hurt people. Because everybody, every adult walking planet Earth has experienced some unjustified, wrong ass shit done to them. Everybody. Everybody in the planet, everybody on this screen has experienced that. Now, the decisions you choose to make afterwards, that's your choice. Them killing these people, that's their choice. Ain't nobody tell this nigga to try to fuck with my niece. That's your choice. That was his choice. Ain't nobody tell this man to have multiple affairs on his wife and then shoot him and himself and his wife and leave his kids out to dry. That's your choice. You chose to do that because you couldn't handle it. I'd rather, you know what? If we could say a situation where they was in it with some bad people and they was going to get offed anyway, well, I would rather let them off me than me do it myself, especially taking somebody else with me. At least that's some type of fucking honor, no matter how weird it may be. But again, I go back and ask the question. When there are people who are spiraling out of control, and particularly black men, because we're in a society where we are really trying to emasculate, we are canceling, we are shaming, you know, and I'm for all women's rights, for everything, but we're trying to have feminists drive masculinity into the fucking ocean. Where's the support system at for the man who's spiraling out of control? Now, first responsibility of the person that's spiraling out of control is they have to seek help instead of trying to figure it out themselves. That's where that pride comes in. Because we as men, as black men, particularly as black men, we like to take pride in thinking, no, we can figure this shit out ourselves. We don't need no help until you are in too deep. If you are a black man and you are just going through it and you think you can figure it out for yourself, bro, just seek help, seek a shoulder, seek a ear, seek help to figure it out. Seek a counselor, seek a pastor, seek a friend, seek whoever to seek help. Because if you think you are on the edge and you need help and you've exhausted every option and it ain't working, then maybe you just need a little help. It's no shame in that. We're human beings. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or woman. We're human beings. We're all going through the human experience. All of us. All of us. And I hate, what's up, Leash? I hate to see shit. I just hate to hear about stuff like this because, I mean, we're already up against the 8 ball. particularly as black men, black women, we're already up against the 8 ball. Why do we continuously take ourselves out? This makes no one in other communities sad because it's damn near expected. But it hurts most when it's a person who has legitimately put themselves in a position where they could possibly make change. That shit hurts. That hurts. Club Shay Shay, great liquor. Any comments?
Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. That's my comment to everything you just said. Nothing you said is wrong. I don't disagree with anything you said, but like, who does that person have? Jesus Christ. The thing that drives me nuts about people is, whether people choose to believe. I think maybe that's why I believe what I believe, because sometimes you can't put your faith in humans. You just can't, because humans are flawed. Like you said, everybody has feelings. Everybody's been hurt. Everybody's been through things. Okay. So when you put your faith in a flawed, we were a perfect creation, but we're not perfect people. You see what I'm saying? So you need to put your trust, your faith, your ears, your prayers, your fears. You need to put all of that to Jesus. I can't tell everybody what to believe, but that's what I have to say. Because I'm gonna be honest, I've been there where I've had nobody to talk to. And you know who I talk to? Jesus. Right here in my room by my lonesome. Because this too shall pass. But yes, you're right. People who crash out like that are very weak. You don't know how to sit with your emotions. That's why I think it's important for all kids to have heart lessons while they're in school, to teach them how to be in tune with their emotions. It's okay to feel. Man, woman, child, dog, cat. It is okay to feel, and it is even more okay to heal. Okay? So that's all I got to say. Oh, also, when the cookie crumbles, everybody want a crumb. So keep the hummingbird down, hummingbird won't hum. The end.
Hampton?
I hear it, Kia. That was nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I fully agree with everything that you said too. Like, I do think that it hurts to not only see, like, read about it, hear about it, like, because at least at the end of the day, for the most part, the whole story's never really known, and I just feel like that's just a terrible way to go out knowing that no one fully knew the whole story prior to you making your decisions, or you just making a final decision for yourself. And it's just to think about, if someone just knew the full story, do you think that would change your next course of actions? I think could go a long way.
Well, in some situations, in some situations, the whole story could be known, and you just are not strong enough to get yourself out of it.
Yeah.
But then in some situations, you're absolutely right. And this is why when we were talking Hampton, when we were talking about the Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini thing, I kept reiterating, I'm not trying to kick nobody else while they down, but I told you I resonate with that situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, but these situations, that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It ain't right. I'm not making excuses. I'm not saying it's society's fault that they did what they did. But what I will ask in society is that when you find grown men who are at the wit's end, who are on the ledge, where is the help for them? And I agree with Key when you say if it's one person you could talk to, Jesus, you or she is absolutely right. Find a church, somebody, something. There have been times where I've just gone into a church and just sat in the cathedral by myself. And somebody's put their hand on my shoulder and said, "Are you okay?" And I said, "No, I'm not. But I feel like I'm in the right place. I lived this shit." And I just wish that people truly thought about it, especially when it's children involved. Especially when it's children involved. You know. And in situations where, you know, where I'll just say the name, we talked about it last week, situations like Justin Fairfax, where you almost $1 million, where you over a $500,000 in debt. You know how valuable you got to be to get over $500,000 in debt? So that means if you were able to get that much money in debt, it shouldn't take you that long to get out of it. You should be able to get out of it. Because I know me right now, Brandon Towns, if I got over $500,000 in debt, I'm still not killing myself. I'm going to be like, God damn. Boy, I'm going to be working till I'm 90. But I'm not killing myself. I'm not killing. No way. No way. Absolutely not. You know, so, I mean, and again, this society salutes chaos. They salute drama. I've been saying this for the damn near last decade. Chaos is king in the United States of America because it brings currency. But I'm saying this genuinely because not only it's not just families that's being affected. I mean, these children in two cases are never going to be the same. And in another case, that's local. The kids ain't even fucking here no more. And that's some bullshit. So, with that being said, I done got too deep. It was necessary. I wanted to talk about it. So, y'all know I got to bring it back.
Some people wish to be a superstar, wish to have a fancy car, wish to have $1 million bucks. Well, I wish I don't be in love. So feel me, pretty baby. I make one wish and I wish it all on you. Making love to the break of dawn, me and you to the babies born.
Ain't that a bitch?
Till my baby's born.
Y'all sing, come on.
Till my baby's born. Till my baby's born. Till my baby's born. Till my baby's born. Till my baby's born.
Okay. All right. Okay. Ray J couldn't cheer niggas up. Okay. I ain't done yet. Give me a second. I mean, and I know I'm the one who brought this up, but I had to, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm gonna bring it back. Hold up. I see the faces. I see the faces. Give me a second.
I'm not making a face.
Well, we can't see your face, obviously, because you got your. Come on now. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back.
My avatar.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Horse hair belong on the horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head. I would enact legislation that you can't have braids if you work in a hospital. You're standing there trying to give the patient an IV and your hair is dropping in their mouth. They can't breathe. Their eyes are open. They're chewing on your hair. I don't know what happened to them.
You can't have braids and false hair, horse hair in the hospital. Horse hair don't belong in the hospital. Horse hair don't belong in the restaurants. Horse hair don't belong in the schools. Horse hair don't belong in the horse hair belong on the horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head.
For the record, horses don't just grow hair on their asses. I'm just saying. And also for the record, don't nobody fucking wear no goddamn horse hair, bro. Like this nigga's old fashioned and outdated. I hate him. Stop playing this man's clips, bro.
Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. There we go. Mission accomplished.
I hate this nigga, bro. I swear to God.
That's an old clip. You do know that he is just, he won. I think he might have won a mayor election in New York. I just want you to know that.
He is not the mayor of New York.
Not the
so
mayor.
Mondani is.
Okay, but he ran for a government political office in New York.
Nobody
I'm
gives
just
a
saying.
shit.
I'm just saying. Brought it back. All right, mission accomplished. Anyway, it is 3. I said 3 for goddamn. I'm looking at the time of the podcast. It is 12:41. Okay. All right, we can go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't have to wake up early. I can't wake up super late either. But yeah. So we gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Happy birthday! The Happy Birthday Hampton banner has still been going.
Appreciate it.
It went on through the whole serious conversation. Like, damn, what these niggas talking about? Oh, happy birthday, Hampton. Damn, what these niggas talking about? Okay, but anyway, yeah, happy birthday, Hampton. So, I'll be back on Monday. I will definitely be back on Monday with another Sports Plus Life. Well, there's no choir rehearsal because London sings Sunday. London sings on Sunday. So yeah. So absolutely. Yeah. Oh well, Lomar said happy birthday again. That is what it is. So anyway,
appreciate you.
Kia, any final comments?
Yes, I do have a final comment.
Mm-hmm.
So on a serious note, I just wanted to say, I'm a bad motherfucker because the good die young. And I'm sorry, low key, when y'all was talking, I was low key listening to Lil Wayne. So I had put y'all on mute and I was listening to Blunt Blowing. So like all the lyrics are stuck in my head right now. But with all that being said, live long and prosper, peace and blessings and all those good things. Hampton, have a happy birthday. Yes.
Thanks.
So wait a minute. So that whole time that I was talking, you didn't listen to none of it.
I did listen to it. I was multitasking.
Got you. Hampton, any final task? Any final comments?
Yeah. I'll just say this. If you weren't planning on doing so, you need to plan to go see the Michael Jackson movie. That was good. That was great. And they're gonna come out with the second one. So y'all need to go see it.
They need to. I may go. As a matter of fact, I think I might go see that shit tomorrow. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, y'all need to go see it. It was good.
Real talk. And my final comment is, Shannon Sharp, you're welcome. It's your boy Brandon Braveheart Towns. I'm out this bit. We out this bit. Peace. Love you. See you on Monday.